Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another stream and a special stream at that. This is my 400 sub celebration stream. Hope y'all enjoy. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in, showing your love and support. Shout out to the 7 in here already. Appreciate each and every one of you. Listen, we finally did it. Got the channel to 400, but we are still growing, trying to get to 1K. So please, everyone, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, and please hit that notification bell so you know when I go live or drop content. And I will be dropping content this year throughout the year. It's something I didn't do last year, and I'm planning on doing more of. I am going to be dropping the link here very shortly. It's going to be a call in. You guys can come in. We can chit chat, just kind of kick back, have some fun, and nothing serious. Just chill. It's a fun night. I honestly didn't even know I hit 400. I hopped on Mitch's channel as soon as I got home, and he's like, "Hey, there he is, Mr. 400." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know." So it was much of a surprise. So appreciate each and every one of you for it. BLSG, what's going on, my guy? What's good, AK? Congrats on 400 subs, brother. Thank you so much, sir. You've been a very big supporter of mine since day one, so appreciate you. Same to you, Papa. Appreciate you and all the support you do, man. True friend, always there, always in the lives, man. So thank you so much for riding with me. Vic3, my brother, how you doing, sir? And appreciate you, and shout out to you, getting that partnership with ECG. Go do your thing over there as well, man. And you got nothing but support here, and you know that. Much love, dude. Big Place Slay, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Jadis Young, you've been here from the get too, man. Appreciate you. All the love and support, and everything you do for the channel, bro. So thank you. Congrats. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. And Slay, you've always been here as well, so appreciate you. And Jinx, what's good, man? It's been a minute. I hope everything's okay. And yeah, appreciate you for joining and being a part of that first 400, man. You've been riding with me from the get, so thank you for that. What's up? Not much, man. Just chilling. It's Thursday night and just relaxing, enjoying the calmness of not having so much heat thrown on me. It's been hot the last couple of days here. Yo, Raphael, what's good, man? Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you who did subscribe, and who just subscribed to get me there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's been a long journey. It feels like I've been stuck at 350 for so long, but you know what? We did it. We got the 400 and still pushing towards 1K. So appreciate each and every one of you. Yep, 401. Appreciate it. Yo, Nightings, what's good, brother? AK, congrats once again for the big 400. You deserve it, fam. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Love what you guys are doing over there on your channel as well. If you guys have not, please go sub up to my boy Nightings here. Man does great work, and he deserves a lot of credit for what he does. Sorry. Drop that link. Just how number 18 did. You're killing me, dog. Hey, Further AM, what's good, man? Appreciate you for being here. Gotta DM you here soon about that other thing, so be on the lookout for that. Appreciate it, Jadis. Thank you, sir. What's going on, Drew Johnson? Appreciate you, man. All the support and love you show towards the channel, and appreciate all the retweets and stuff like that, man. So no problem. And no lie, guys, in all honesty, if you guys ever want something different, if you want me to do something different, I do this stuff for you guys. So what you guys want is what you get. When you guys ask me to do something, I'll try and make it happen to the fullest. So anytime you guys have suggestions for the channel, something to do, anything at all, just ask and you shall receive. No issues. Yes, sir. Many more to come. Pushing the 1K. Yo, what's good? Positive Philly. Appreciate you, sir, for stopping through. It's been a minute, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. After not being confident in my channel these past few days, that means a lot to me to hear those words. Hey, man, don't ever be confident in what you don't do, or in what you don't do. Yeah. What you don't do, but don't be confident in what you do. All right. It'll come, man. Like I said, it felt like I was stuck at 350 for, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months maybe. And it just seemed like I was never going to get out. But now that, you hit 400, you see a light, and it's like, all right, we'll just keep going, keep grinding, and keep going through, and you'll get there. So it'll get better, man. I promise. It's worth the fight, though. I can tell you that. Congrats, man, on the road to victory. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Yo, shout out to Key in the building, by the way. She is the one that's responsible for that dope intro of mine and many, many other ones, including the Eats Meets West intro. She awesome woman to work with, and she's kind of like the mama eagle, and she takes care of us behind the scenes, definitely. She makes sure that everyone is taken care of and has everything they need. So shout out to Key and all she does. She doesn't get half the respect she deserves. So the red band, maybe. We might possibly get the red band out. Thank you, Key. Appreciate it so much. Nah, man. Listen, I'm not much of a basketball person. I do like the Bulls. I watch the Bulls, but I don't watch it like I used to. So yeah, it's definitely shout out to Key in the building. She does amazing work. And it's work most people that just watch YouTube don't know about. So, definitely just had to shout her out. Yo, what's good, BLSG? Appreciate you for coming on, bro.
What's good, AK? First of all, and I'm going to say this again. I know I've been saying this countless times, but I'm going to say it again. Congrats on the 400 subs, my guy. You completely deserve this, man, for grinding out your content like you always do, man.
Appreciate it, man. Seriously. That means a lot. You are a content creator yourself. This thing's hard. It takes a lot of time and dedication to it. So every time you hit 100 more, it's always a victory.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. No, because it makes it worth doing. If no one watched this, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling, man? You watching the finals?
Yeah, I'm watching the NBA Finals right now. Warriors are winning 39-34 over the Celtics.
Yo, what's good, Dylan?
Yo, what's good? Hey, I'm not gonna be in here for long. I just wanted to say congrats on 400. And that 1,000 will be coming soon for you, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And you take up all the time you need, dude. It's open to anyone at any time. So, you ready for football, though? Dylan?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Heck
okay.
yeah, man. This Eagles squad, I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Yeah, no, it's something special, at least on paper. Realistically, on paper, we look amazing. Uh, I'm very, very positive about this team, but until I actually see it on the field, you know, it's all positive because of what we put together for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this team does have a lot of talent. It's just basically the Phillies, man. It depends on what team shows up on the given day.
Yeah, no, Phillies are a different story for me, man. I've always been a Philly fan, baseball wise, and Phillies, man, they're a broken heart all the time.
They're literally abysmal right now. They
Yeah,
were against the San Francisco Giants, I'll tell you that. Apart from one time, which I think that was the third and last time we played them. I think we have the Angels next.
they always sit there and they somehow build a team and make you confident about them, and then they say they're going to be good, and then they'll be good through a little bit of the year, and then completely fall off, and then get good, and then right when it matters
That's
most.
literally what they're doing right now.
Yeah, like I just can't stand to watch it anymore, man. Like,
Well,
I literally
Girardi
just
needs to
watch
move
it just
on.
to watch anything, and then I'm like, what am I watching right now?
Okay,
I'm
well,
watching abysmal baseball.
three people that need to go in Philadelphia right now are Joe Girardi, Doc Rivers, and Jalen Rose. All three need to go, like right now.
Judge Girardi and Doc Rivers, we've been waiting for them to go. We've been waiting for them to go.
yeah,
Those two we've been waiting to go for I don't even care how long. But Doc Rivers is officially back with the Sixers because the Lakers hired their new coach. So Doc Rivers is officially staying because no one else is going to take him.
I just don't want to talk about the Phillies because they're very depressing.
Yeah, they're just miserable to watch.
And if they were even smart, they'd realize it's because we never have ever. Like our bullpen sucks, dude.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I just want to say congratulations. I'm gonna go root for my boy Nicholas Stauskas in the NBA Finals, and I hope you all have a good one.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
So now you said he agrees. I'm confident about this team too, but we got to show that this season. I'm still very excited. Yeah, positive. You there, bud?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello?
Yeah. Okay. So, that is the ultimate question for this team. You know, we all are sitting up here and we are saying, that this is going to be a good season. We should win the NFC East. That we should, have between 10 to 12 wins. I mean, on paper, theoretically, it looks legit. But are you guys sold like by yourselves with this team right now, or because to me, I'm not sold, but I really like what we have. I just got to see it all on the field.
You want to go first, Positive Philly?
Yeah, I've heard people say they're really high on the Eagles this year. That's what the majority of people are saying. I've heard people say if we don't go to the NFC Championship, we're a bad team. But we gotta see how the first few weeks of the season goes. We have an easy. I don't want to. I mean, we do. We have what? We have like the 28th easiest schedule in the NFL, something like that. The NFC has like the easiest schedule. But I think we can start the season off on a good run, like going 5-1 into the bye week or something. Have a good record going into the bye, which would make us feel confident. I mean, like you said, AK, on paper we're good, but it only matters when we're on the field and actually playing. So.
SG.
Yeah, and in terms of, I'm agreeing with you, AK. Like on paper, we have a really good team. You know, we got Sean Reddick, we got Jordan Davis, we got N'Kobe Dean, we got Kazir White, we got AJ Brown. We got all these pieces. It's just coming down to execution from Jalen Hurts when it comes to the offense. And in terms of the defense, it's going to come down to Jonathan Gannon to see how well he will use these new toys that he has to play with. You know, Hassan Reddick, Kazir White, N'Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis. Like I said before, even James Bradbury you can include as well at the end of the day. And on paper, we look like a really good team. But again, I got to see it on the field.
Yo, real quick, shout out to my boy Pablo Gary, man. This man has been tearing it up over there on Twitter, you know, and he's been killing it and stirring up trouble. I've been loving it and watching it and liking it and supporting it, yo. So go ahead and please, if you haven't already, checked out my boy Pablo Gary here. He's probably one of the realest Eagle fans you're ever going to get. He just speaks from his heart and he does great content. I work with him from time to time, love working with him. But yeah, definitely go check out his content. Man, I cannot talk tonight.
Aka having talking issues today.
Yeah, but check out his content, like him up, subscribe to him, and you know, support him as well. So you guys, what we were in? This was the conclusion of day 2 of OTAs, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You know, so our team is back out there on the field and you know, training together for the first time in a little while. Haven't heard much, but from what we've seen, from little things here and there, you know, they seem to be looking good. But ultimately, Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni are going to be the ultimate conclusion to the season. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. You know, in the end, it comes down to Hurts, JG, and Nick Sirianni on how the season ends up going. But a lot of that will also depend on Jalen Hurts' play at quarterback. Do you guys see AJ really bringing out that side of Jalen that we all wanted to see last year?
Go ahead.
Anyone can.
Yes, I'll go since somebody else is going. Yes, I do see that happening. Because I do think, even though he doesn't have, like, the height of DK Metcalf, he has the physicality. That's what Jalen needed. A physicality receiver, somebody who can actually go up, get 50-50 balls and turn it into, like, 60-40, 70-30, somebody that can take a hit, give a good stiff arm, all of that. Basically, exactly what DK. Yes, granted, AJ Brown is not DK Metcalf. He's like DK Metcalf light, I guess you could say. But yeah, he needed that. What were the 2 games? We had the one in San Fran, and then another one where I think it was Devontae on one and Rager on the other, where they got shoved out of the sideline. That's not going to happen with AJ Brown. If anything, he's going to shove the dude out of the sideline. So, yes, 100%, I do think A.J. Brown is what's going to help out Jalen Hurts, giving him a physical receiver that he much needed.
Billy?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's no reason why we can't, be the best out of him this year. I think he's going to improve a lot from this year. I mean, AJ Brown and Devontae, like you said. Dallas got it at tight end, but he has no reason not to improve, and he's hopefully a top quarterback at the end of the year.
How about you, BLHD?
Hold on, before
Oh, what? Go ahead.
Now, I'm not sure if I read this right, but is Jeffrey Lurie stepping down from owner and his son stepping up, or what's that whole thing?
Not yet. Like,
Kind of what they're saying is going to happen?
it's in the process. You know, how many years it takes, I have no idea. You know, I am not the guy to answer that, but from the looks of what just happened, that's kind of what they're signaling. You know.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I definitely think AJ Brown was the piece that was so needed for Jalen Hurts to kind of like throw to. And I know AJ Brown's going to kind of take receptions and some yak away from Devontae Smith. I completely understand that, but it's all about what helps Jalen Hurts because this is contract year for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts needs to ball out this year to get a new contract because this is the end of his rookie deal. This is what determines Jalen Hurts' career to stay in Philadelphia. And I think A.J. Brown was definitely the piece that Jalen Hurts was looking for. And besides, they know each other very well. So they should be able to connect to each other very well. It's just going to, again, come down to execution from Jalen Hurts. And hopefully A.J. Brown can get the catches when needed.
You know, a lot of people look at our team last year being the run heavy offense that we were, and they are kind of assuming that we stay that way this year. You know, even some of us have talked about it, you know, but is there any way to look at this as acquiring AJ Brown automatically means that the gloves are off? It's more of a throwing offense this year than it will be running, considering you have AJ Brown and Smith now with Goddard, Quez in the slot. You know, I mean, does this signify that we're going to be more of a passing offense? I mean, they're going to test Jalen this year. They ultimately want to see if he can do it. So, in my eyes, yeah, we're going to run the football. I just don't see us running it as much as we did last year. They're going to depend a lot more on his arm rather than us running the ball. What do you guys say about that?
I'll take it first on this one, and I absolutely agree with you, AK. I mean, they want to test Jalen Hurts' arm. We completely understand that, and let's not forget that this rushing attack was like number one in the league after we actually started running the ball. We were actually the number one rushing team in the league. We were averaging close to 200 yards per game. And our running attack is going to really get tested this season. So that's going to go more pressure towards Jalen Hurts again because that's going to just force Jalen Hurts to just pass the ball more. And that's what Jalen Hurts has to work on. Get his throwing arm set, and he just has to work on that accuracy, read defenses, and it's just going to force Jalen Hurts to pass the ball more because every other defense is going to really come out our running game.
Papa?
What?
Never.
Not,
No, I already answered.
Huh?
I was the first.
I took it first. What do you mean?
Okay.
It was a whole new
Cat walked-
question.
Yeah, my cat walked in and I got totally zoned out. I thought we were still on the same old question.
Oh, no.
I also never heard further go, so I thought you won and we were still waiting on further. I didn't know what, or not further, but bleh.
Yeah, positive.
Positive. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, we had, we're, like you said, we were number one rushing team next year. But we probably won't be running the ball as much, we'd have to rely on Jalen Hurts' arm to make sure on passes to Hurts. But one player that, when we run the ball, we need to run it more with Miles Sanders. I mean, we already ran it with Miles Sanders. We need to be more consistent and get more touchdowns. But I think Hurts, I feel like he's more of a rushing quarterback than a passing quarterback. But I mean, hopefully we can see a little bit of both of them. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess that's what's the most beautiful thing about it is you honestly don't know what it's going to look like. You can assume that it's going to kind of look like what it looked like last year, which it probably will. But it ultimately is also going to be ran differently because you have new pieces added. You're going to be able to do things differently that you weren't able to do last year because you had the pieces last year that weren't able to do the things that the guys this year can do. So, there's going to be changes. There's going to be tweaks to it. I'm just interested to see what those tweaks are. But in all honesty, I think the answer to this all would be Jalen Hurts. But let's just take him out of this equation. Who's the one person? Well, you kind of have to take AJ out, but no matter what, who's the one person that you're most excited to see this year on this team? Like, out of all these players, who you want to see, who most improved and everything like that? Who do you want to see?
Offense or in general?
Well, I guess you can do. I guess you can do one on each side of the ball.
You want to go ahead and go BLSU?
Yeah, in terms of the offense, I mean, I gotta go. I gotta go to probably my. I gotta go to my go-to. I'm either actually. Now that I think about it,
I don't know. He's thinking.
I actually gotta go DeVonta Smith. I really think he's going to improve in year 2. I think he is going to get, even though snaps are going to be taken away from him because of AJ Brown. I really do think that DeVonta Smith is going to really improve himself in year 2. Again, it's going to be about him obviously catching the ball and getting hopefully a lot of yards after the catch and just hopefully making this Eagles offense something to just look forward to for the offensive side. Now for the defensive side, this one's one that could actually shock you all, but I'm actually going Jordan Davis because that kid was a dog at Georgia. That kid was a dog at Georgia, and besides, he will be the backup to Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, same with Milton Williams, as we obviously already know. And at the end of the day, Jordan Davis, with that much power that he has to get by an offensive line, especially how he was back in college with the against some of these big conferences like the SEC, maybe a little bit of the Big Ten when they play against Michigan. And I'm really excited to see what Jordan Davis can bring this Eagles defense. And I think Jordan Davis honestly has something to prove for this defense. But again, it's all about Jonathan Gannon using these new players wisely.
Offense, I'm gonna go with I'll go with Quez Watkins. I think he's gonna do a lot of damage with this. I feel like he's gonna end up being your unsung hero.
Your year 3 guy, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
Defense. Defense, I want to go with. This is going to be a little bit of a shocker. I'll go with TJ Edwards. While he may not end up getting starting for a good chunk of it, I feel like the plays that he will be in with the new supporting cast that he has, whoever he's replacing, he should still have a great supporting cast, and I feel like that's going to give him more opportunity to play the way he's been playing, because every year he's been improving.
Yeah.
For me, I guess I'm gonna have to say Jalen Hurts, but on the defense, I can't say that I really have a specific player. I mean, all the pieces I've got, I feel like I'm kind of excited to see all this guys, and I don't see any reason why we can't be, one top defense in the league this year with all the pieces that we have.
Well,
Talk about awkward silence right now.
for my 2,
I feel like I know it's defensive.
you think? Probably.
I think because after I said Edwards, I went. I was about to be like, I should have said the one person.
The other E. What's up with that look? The other E.
No.
Oh, okay. No, on offensive side of the ball, it's going to be Miles Sanders for me, man, because I want this kid to prove me right for once. You know, I've been saying I got a lot of praise for him, and in all honesty, if you look back through all of Penn State's history, yeah, we've had excellent talents come out of Penn State, but none of them truly really make it in the NFL. You know, Larry Johnson, he did pretty decent, you know, but we've had amazing halfbacks and none really truly make it. So Saquon, he's kind of not really made it yet. Neither has Miles, and they've been the best two to come out for a long time. So it's not looking good for us. So I want somebody to change that narrative. And then on defense,
I
man.
just realized what you meant by other E. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I was like, whose first name starts with an E?
No, last.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. You and I had the same.
yeah. Okay. Jesus, man. People say I'm slow.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, who the fuck starts with an E?
And then definitely on the defensive side of the ball for me, man, is Marcus Epps. You know, I'm ready to see what this kid has. I'm not gonna lie.
That's who you meant.
I know. Listen, I know deep down he probably won't be no Jamal Adams. He won't be no stud that you're gonna be like, oh, what? You know. But I'm telling you, I think he will be a solid piece. You know, somebody that will just make the plays when the plays are needed to be made. You know, he's not going to be out in left field and in la land when he needs to be making the tackle. You know, he's always going to be where he needs to be. So I really do think Marcus Epps takes that leap this year. And like I said, I will never put Marcus Epps in no superstar role unless he puts himself there, you know, and he shows us that. But I do think there's a lot more to him than what meets the eye.
Yeah. What is up, guys? What is up? What is up?
Good, man.
Yeah. Congrats again, AK on 400. Congrats again.
Thank you, man. I was telling them I jumped in your stream and didn't even know it.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, what the hell? No.
What the hell? I literally just got home from work.
People started congratulating me, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm being congratulated for.
Yeah, Billy was good.
AK was like, what the fuck is going on here? Why are people congratulating me?
Anyways, so what were we talking about? What were you guys talking about?
I asked them what is the one player on the offense and one player on the defensive side that you personally want to see this year.
That I want to see like go off, who have a breakout year?
Just improve in general. Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing AJ Brown doesn't count then if you want him to improve.
Yeah, I said obviously you can leave Hurts off of the list because we all know Hurts is definitely everyone's number one. We all want to see him. He's going to be the focal point, you know, and AJ Brown. So anyone other than them two.
Got it. So one is Miles Sanders for me. Got to stay healthy. Got to get a touchdown in there and just, just Miles Sanders. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but yeah, I want him to do better. And for the defensive side of the ball, you know what? I'm going with the dark horse right here. I mean, it's not really a dark horse because we didn't see him play last year, but Brandon Graham. I want to see how Brandon Graham is going to do with this whole new defense and just have him, you know, he's the heart and soul of this team. So I just want to see how he's going to do with this. Yeah, I'm just not a big Sanders guy, man. I am not. The people who I had on my channel they're not big on Miles Sanders as well. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just not.
I think a lot of people are fans of Sanders right now just because we haven't gotten what
I'm not a Sanders kid this year.
we were exactly promised.
Right.
Well, I
We had
mean,
exactly
he
hoped
missed,
against him.
he missed one game, but yes, I understand what you're saying further. You know, he was healthy.
What do you like?
Corner pool for 3? No.
It
Yeah,
was
no.
more of a resting day when Jalen Hurts didn't play, like against the Jets, and the Cowboys was just a resting day for the playoffs. They
Yeah,
were
no,
both technically like rest days because of his ankle.
no. Trust me, I know if Hurts could have played during that Jets game, he would have. Like, listen, I don't think he gets that credit.
You're right
You know, he's a tough dude. You know, I can honestly say that he's definitely one of those guys that you can count on him to be out there each and every unless he's bleeding from the mouth. You know what I mean? Like this kid is one tough.
I didn't hear no boom.
What's up, cool cat?
Hey, hey, Mitch. Hey, everybody. What's up?
Appreciate you coming in, man.
No problem. No problem. You know I gotta help you out, Brand. You know that.
Don't make me blush. Hey, so I gotta ask you the same question, man. Since you just came in, who's the one person on offense and one person on defense that you yourself personally want to see this year? You know, in their improvement
Yeah, sure.
stage, other than Hurts and AJ on offense.
All right. Other than Hurst and AJ, my boys, let's see. I'm with Mitch on this, Miles Sanders, because it is a contract year. But Mitch already said that, so I'm gonna just do this. If he's on the field, Jalen Rager, because we got Devontae Smith, now we got AJ Brown and Quez Watkins, and we got Zach Pascal. Those are your fours right there. It's either Greg Ward, John Hightower, or Jalen Rager for that fifth spot. So if you're on the field, prove to us why we should have never gotten AJ Brown. I mean, there's a reason why we got him, but prove to us why you should be the man for the job. And on defense side of the ball, Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett. You got to give it to Derek Barnett. It's like, how many false starts or illegal formation or stuff like that are we going to have to deal with? Like, how many? How many
Hopefully
illegal
none,
formation or
hopefully it doesn't
taunting
even
do we got to deal with?
Red Men really just picked two players that probably won't even be on the field much or at all this year.
I said Brandon Graham.
Touches, man. I hope because our rotation's so deep, he just doesn't really play.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
so
we'll see
if I
that
got
this
to
year.
choose my two, it's Jalen Rager if he on the field, and Derek Barnett if he on the field.
For me, it was Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I know. It was Miles Sanders and BG. I know. I watched before I came up here. Every time AK is live, of course I'm gonna watch. I mean, East meets West. Come on,
Oh shoot! Well, you know something? I'm such a dipshit.
see what I did there? You're welcome.
See? Yeah. I didn't even realize I even had that back up there.
Yep.
Hey, it's cool. I like it.
I know, but it's false advertisement.
It's
No,
good
you're-
advertisement. You guys got a good show.
You're promoting it. How is the Fox ad?
I mean,
Because
watch
that's
this. Watch this, AK. Watch this. Every Monday, 7:05, Birds of Broad Street, your boy, Nosa Gang, One Trigger Trey Rock, and Bird Game 31. Birds of Broad Street. Check
I
it out.
know. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying people are going to click on that and be like, oh, it's East Meets West. And then they're going to come in and be like, you tricked me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, so listen, I want to play a little game with y'all, you know, because this is supposed to be a fun night anyway. So we're
name.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna play over under.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh.
All right.
Over under's fun. I like doing that just because you can totally throw somebody off by saying something stupid, even though you don't mean it.
Okay, I got one. How many of people actually like Eagle Camp? Over under 0?
Oh my god.
Can we go in the negatives?
Yeah.
Give me a
I'm
shut
not
my-
saying a word. I'm not saying a word.
Um,
I'm not
Hey, I
saying a
don't
word.
care. Watch for Lights
Under,
going live
under,
tomorrow
oh,
again.
boy, under. What's up, brother AM? How you doing?
yo, all day Ed, what's good, brother? What's good?
Is there an audio thing? Or...
I'm not sure.
It wasn't me this
but-
time.
It wasn't you on Monday.
I know.
It wasn't you on Monday.
Yo, what's good, Jeff? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Thank you so much. Even though he is a giant fan, he has been a true supporter of mine since day one. So I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, so let's just start out with this one right off the bat, man. Over or under 1,000 yards for AJ Brown.
Under.
What the fuck did
What's
you
good?
Man, you just got up in here and you just straight off
Hey,
the
Slide, that sounds like the little brother of
Who
Derek
let this
Slide.
man
What's
in?
up, Slide?
Who let this man
Yo,
here?
what's good? What's good? What's good?
Isn't it
Yo,
past
I
full
always
bedtime?
wanted to say that.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
by the way,
before,
I broke that news.
hold up. Before Slay starts his bullshit, all right? Yo, what's good, Joe Castro? Thank you for coming
Philly,
in, man.
Philly, the podcast.
Man, Philly, the podcast, stopping in. Appreciate him for all his support. He's been a supporter of mine since day one, and I've been a supporter of his since day one. And it's just great to see you in here, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Go ahead, Slay. Tell me.
I was gonna say I broke the news that you hit 400 first. I need to get that cleared.
Yes, you
up.
did. In fact, thank you. I didn't even know. I wouldn't have known.
No, that was Foothill cut off.
No, that was not. I did that first. I literally seen it. I hit it. I knew it was me.
Oh, okay,
No one did it.
okay. You want to look at the time of who tweeted it?
Let's go. It was 4 hours, bro.
It's not a competition.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right, so BLSG, tell me, man. Or wait, no, shit. Slay messed it all up. Slay, why did you say under 1,000?
Because I think Dallas Goedert is gonna have one hell of a season, and Devontae Smith and Zach Pascal are gonna add a lot down the middle, and like they're gonna add a lot of yak to the field. So, even though I still think AJ Brown's gonna have a good season, I just don't think he's gonna get like 1,000 yards because of how many receivers and talent there is on that offense. So it's gonna be a lot harder for him to get 100, or 1,000. I meant to say.
So if you rough estimate, what are you giving him right now?
Right now, I would say like 850, 900, 950, something like that.
Okay. How about you, Papa? Over under 1,000.
I'm gonna say over, not by much though, just because this is gonna be what, his 4th year. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Yeah.
Let me look up real quick because I want to make sure
Yeah, we don't want to give false information.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to
should
sound
be-
like an idiot. You hear? We here in the AK Eagles industry like to do our research. Yeah. So he
Unlike some people.
had. All right, you went there. I wasn't going there.
I ain't saying anything.
So yeah, all right. He has in 2019 he went 1,059. 2020 he went 1,075. Last year went 869. Nice. That was for you, Mitch.
Hey.
Was also
859.
injured a lot, or was also injured last year. So I'm gonna go over just by a little bit. I'm not saying he's gonna have like 1,100. He'll probably have like 1,025 or whatever. Or they'll have like a meaningless week 17 game where he's close to the threshold and they're gonna do what they did with Devontae to beat the rookie record. Throw him out there, let him get 1,000 yards. All right, get your ass back on. Time to rest up for the playoffs because
Gotcha.
I didn't toot my own horn. We're making the fucking playoffs.
Oh yeah, that Madden cover today,
I'm
Nightings,
gonna
that shit was
say,
fire, bro.
it's like,
I'm glad.
Yo, goddamn
I'm glad I
boy.
helped.
Who
John.
invited this man?
AK. AK.
I'm messing, bud. But yeah,
No,
so
that
I'm
was
gonna take
AK.
over. Not by much, but yes, I am going to take it.
He's talking about Madden 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am.
I might.
Long story short, I'm taking the over. Not by much, but I am taking the over.
Nightings,
that
I will get to that question, Nightings, in a little bit, but I got
Yo,
you.
AK, that cover art is fire, bro. It's so fire.
Yeah, the Madden cover. Yeah,
I'm
the
loving
Madden of Madden. Madden.
The
of
Madden, the Madden, the
John
Madden.
Madden on the Madden cover.
The Madden cover of Madden. Yeah, because it is John Madden. That's really fucking confusing to say, by the way. The
Is
Madden.
John
Madden
Madden
on
on the
Madden
Madden
on Madden.
23 cover?
Okay.
I'm kidding. Let's go.
So, Mitch, over or under 1,000 for you for AJ?
I'm going under. I'm going under. I'm sorry. It's Jalen Hurts. I'm telling you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who invited this man here?
Yeah,
I just came in.
hey, okay. I get
Not
that
gonna
I'm
be the
not
one.
high on Jalen Hurts, but what makes it his fault, bro? Like the chemistry is gonna always
The
be.
chemistry's there.
Are you saying because of his deep ball accuracy? Like, is that the reason why?
I mean the usual.
Okay, time.
Okay, but you also need to.
What is that
Never mind,
voice?
never mind. It's everybody's opinion.
Positive
Everybody's opinion.
Philly. Positive Philly.
Yeah,
Is he snoring? What the hell is going on?
Yo, Papa Sora, you want to investigate right quick?
Am I gonna what?
Yeah,
Am I gonna what?
All right. Cool cat. Over under 1,000 AJ, bro. Go for it.
What did this man say?
I heard that. I think over. Over. I get what Mitch's saying. Trust me. Check out the Bird the Broad Street episode.
Oh.
Yeah. I know what you.
Mitch,
I
is
had
that the
to
one where you
promote
went
it, Mitch.
off?
I had to promote it. Just like I'm gonna promote this.
So you
By
push
the way,
the line.
every Sunday, Phuket Mitch, me, and this handsome guy right over here with the Sixers and Eagles. Every Sunday, catch us out, Phuket Mitch. There you go.
It's
So
on
I'm
both channels.
exactly. Ding. So funny.
Hey.
Dude,
That's not
Mitch,
my
come on now.
fault.
Let me say this, Mitch. Come on. Gee, I'm only here for a few minutes. I gotta charge my phone. Anyway, over because the chemistry with Jalen Hurts, but teams are gonna be looking to double team Devontae and Quez and keep an eye on Goddard. That basically means Jalen Hurts will have some time to throw to AJ Brown. So that's why, only because of the chemistry, friendship, and well, like AJ Brown says, he's gonna rip Jalen Hurts off if he don't. So that's my reason.
It's a good reasoning.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you, Positive? Over or under 1,000, bud?
I think he's going to have over slightly, though. I mean,
Am I all the way up?
he's had
Wait.
over 1,000. What, he's been in the league for 4 years, and 3 of those 4 years he's had over 1,000.
Okay. BLSG? Over or under?
I'm going over because even though we have all these other pieces that we either already had or we got in this offseason, you know, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Zach Pascal, outside of AJ Brown, even though we got these pieces over the offseason, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown are very familiar with each other. And I understand that Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith also know each other very well. And I know Jalen Hurts is going to get to all the other receivers, you know, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert. He's going to get to Zach Pascal as a fourth receiver. He's going to get to these guys. But because A.J. Brown has the experience in this league, that is who Jalen Hurts' number one target is going to be. I don't care what the matchups are. Jalen Hurts is going to take chances in this league, and he is going to get the ball to A.J. Brown because A.J. Brown has this experience as a wide receiver. So I'm going to say over 1,000 yards for A.J. Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to say it's less. I'm going to give him over 900, but less than 1,000. I think
969?
That's my thing. Only Papa Shore can do that, not you.
listen.
No, I can do that too. Come on. I did it on the one tweet for the one time.
No,
I really think he's going to be a very big part into this offense, but there is going to be some weeks where he's not going to be able to do as much because he is going to be the focal point. So, that's where Smith and some other people will have to step up that week. But he's going to be effective, but I just don't think he'll be that 1,000-yard guy. And in all honesty, he doesn't have to be. Because his presence is going to be felt every time. So, but yeah, I give him just a little less than 1,000. I'd say probably 940.
all right.
That's good enough.
So, if it's not AJ Brown, then who's gonna have 1,000 yards, AK? Because I'm still thinking about that. I'm going towards.
Well, you'll have to
Can we count tight ends into this conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll have to get there when we get to that wide receiver, won't we?
Patience, motherfucker.
Yo, Dallas Goedert's gonna have over 1,000.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! And the
So
Warriors are up 1. Oh, they stole the ball.
They're up 3 now.
No, I'm behind. Screw that.
Hey. Mitch, you're always on a delay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's my computer.
What else?
I don't know, man. I think Laurie's kind of doing it.
I think too
Doing
many
it.
people are looking way into this Lurie and Julian or whatever. Yeah, Julian thing. King Julian.
So, all right, over and under for Devontae Smith, 1,000 yards. Go for it, Slay.
I will say, to be honest, I'll say over by a little bit. Or under by a little bit, honestly.
Okay, well, there's two options, my guy.
I'm gonna just
It's either over or it's under. Pick one.
I'm gonna pick the first one.
Oh, thank you. Hey, can you put the Michigan guy over at Ohio State since we won?
No, I'm not
Can we
missing.
chill with that, Mitch? That was many months ago. Can we shut up with that?
So, did you put him over or under, Slay?
He said over.
It's at the first one, so
Over by
I
a
think
little
that was over.
Okay. So you had Brown as under, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Connor?
Since I got AJ Brown over, I'll say Devontae's 960. So under. Because I got to do one or the other. So if Brown's over, I'll say Devontae.
Have to.
Yeah, I know. All right. People go.
No, stay realistic. I like it. I like realistic.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
just being realistic.
Kurt's gonna throw for 10,000 yards.
Exactly. That's
10
why I'm
million
saying
touchdowns and
Okay.
0 interceptions.
I feel like I need to clarify that I am obviously being sarcastic. All right, calm down there, everybody. Who's going? Calm the fuck down.
So that's why I'm saying Devontae Smith gets 960
Mitch, you're telling me.
at least.
I like that, man. No, that's a nice number for him.
Yeah,
960.
at least 960, close to that. So that way, if AJ Brown gets 1,000, which hopefully he does, at least Devontae Smith gets close to that. At least close.
Hey, man, he could end up with 100,000. You never know.
There you go.
Oh, he's not going to be
Man,
like
don't leave.
Amari Cooper,
Don't
is he?
leave like last Monday. Don't leave.
No, he's not going to be like Amari Cooper, right?
Sorry, I had to.
I can already hear. Wait,
You left it wide open.
hold on. Listen, if you listen
That
closely,
wasn't me. He said it.
if you can listen closely, I can already hear Boys for Life clipping the clips to make his new video.
Oh, you will. He
Oh,
said
you
he's going
will.
live tomorrow.
Eagle
Trolls
fans
for
said
life,
that
you
Hurts is
mean?
gonna throw for
Yeah, he's
10,000.
doing
He's going live tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going live at the same time.
All in good fun. God.
But for me, I got under again.
This
Let me
man's
guess.
crazy.
Because of Jalen. It's because of Jalen Hurts. Next.
Nope.
Right?
Under because the next wide receiver I have over 1,000 is my dark horse,
Yes,
And
Watkins.
that is.
Watkins.
Wes.
I,
Here all day.
to be honest, I think a more dark horse to get 1,000 yards is Zach Pascal.
He's like
Darius Slay, get your
Has
brother.
to be put up between like
Darius Slay, get your brother.
Sorry, Slay. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Cool Cat's face after you said what you said.
Darius Slay, get your brother.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Hey,
he said Zach Pascal would hit 1,000.
true. Hey, Zach Pascal, I think because he had damn near like 700.
I agree. Wait,
he's
East
a
Coast, are you
600,
strong?
700-yard receiver.
East Coast
As
is
a-
agreeing with
As a
Slay apparently.
starter. I'm not sleeping on Zach.
No,
Pascal,
we're not
my guy.
sleeping on Zach Pascal, dude. We're not sleeping on him. It's just, I
The only
How-
reason why I say,
how
the only
I
reason why I say no
I
is
expect
I don't
Quez
think
to
he's
play more
gonna-
than Zach. That's all the reason I'm saying that. I honestly don't know what the hell they're doing. I was laughing because when you look at the chart, it would be AJ, it would be Smith, and then Quez in my eyes.
That's,
You
yeah,
know,
that's what I'm
I would
saying.
put Pascal as more of a red zone wide receiver.
Red
Like
zone
he'll
threat.
play.
He's a red zone guy, yeah.
Yeah, like he's gonna play, but I'm using it.
Speaking of the devil, there he is.
Boys for life.
Told
You're
you he's getting ready to
completely
clip for his new video.
Wait, what?
Wait, he's here?
Yeah.
He's in the chat.
Oh,
Trolls
there
for life?
Nugget.
Oh.
Oh, shut up, Trolls for life.
Can
Yeah.
you get in? I want him
Hold
in
on.
here.
No
Send him in the link.
Eagle will be. Hold on, let me read it. No Eagle will have over 1,000 yards receiving.
No,
And neither will
he
CeeDee
means,
Lamb.
no, he means over 100,000 yards receiving.
Wait. You think CD Lamb?
Oh, give me all right. Damn.
Hey,
Right.
hey, Raphael.
Raphael.
Good, Raphael.
Raphael,
Teenage
te la
Mutant
que
Ninja Turtle.
Boys for life, get in here.
Oh, there's Drew.
Yeah,
Get
he's,
in here so we can chat.
But yeah, no, East. I 100% am not sleeping on Zach Pascal. I was one of the few happy people when we got him. If you look at the chart, I don't see how he could get, according to Slay, the 1,000 yards.
No, the only
Because
reason
in
I
my
say that.
opinion, he's gonna be your wide receiver 4. Come in during red zone packages if need be. Maybe to slot, or if anybody's injured, he's obviously steps right up.
well. Listen, man, don't get it twisted though, Papa. I mean, this kid could come in straight up on God mode during training camp and
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
and
take
the
it all
only
the
reason,
way.
God mode.
Or we
Yeah,
could
the
all
only
just be
reason I
wrong.
say
Yeah,
that-
I call it God mode. Yeah,
yeah, the only
God
reason
mode.
Zach
Hold
Pascal
on.
will have
AK.
yeah.
AK. You mean Zach Pascal gonna make us
That's what I was.
acknowledge him?
That's what I was
Yeah,
about to say.
yeah.
Or it could be, and we could all just be doing it wrong, and East Coast literally beat me because I was about to say it. It could just end up being Quez is your 4th receiver guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why I say
He'll be
Pascal has
deep
1,000
packages, and you have Pascal in the slot. I could see that happening as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I personally
Master just
I,
beat you too.
I feel like with Pascal, you're just getting a yak guy. And the reason, if you look at his Colts days and what Sirianni added to his like play style is, and he always had this, he's a guy that can beat you in the middle of the field and get you first downs. And that's what first like 1,000 yards come from. And the more you can process getting 1,000 yards, that's or not even just 1,000 yards, just getting 10 yards and consistently doing it. And I think he'll be like that security blanket for.
Is there an echo? Yep.
Yes, there is. Holy shit.
It-
Coming
it's
from Mitch's end.
with Raphael.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's coming from someone's end.
Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. Yeah, I think Watkins is gonna be the 4. To be honest, I like Watkins. I just think with the way Sirianni runs his offense, Pascal is gonna be 3.
Bro, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit who is there as long as they catch the ball.
No, that's facts.
As long as you do your job as a
Seriously.
wide receiver, I could
Exactly.
give two shits.
As
At least
long
they're
as-
not gonna.
As long as you're out there catching the pigskin, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you're not Jalen Rager, I could give two shits.
Or Whiteside.
He's
Well, he's a tight end
now.
now, so he better not be out there.
He's not even gonna make the roster.
He better not.
Yeah, regular better not. Dear God.
Regular. Happy birthday to Philly 500, by the way.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Hey, Richie, Zach Pascal, 1 year, 1.5 mil is going to tear up the league with 1K yards. Come on, bros. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have nothing but respect towards Pascal, man. But I mean, I think Quez is the favorite to win the slot, at least out of most of us, because
So I like how he says bros when it was only Slay that said that.
well,
No, East
and Grid
I
on
mean, East
did
side
too.
too.
But I think it's a favoritism thing, like fan wise, that Quez is in the slot. But like I said, I mean, listen, I won't count him out. Like I said, he could come in here God mode and completely take it all away. So
Acknowledge me.
Yeah.
acknowledge me, yeah. Like straight up.
For me, Pascal,
He can take that
I don't
slot
have to
away.
watch wrestling WWE anymore.
Oh, so-
Yay!
I think he fits the
I was
offense
so
a
mad.
little bit better than Watkins, to be honest. But Watkins is amazing. I'm not taking that away from him, dude.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
Like I said, I don't care as long as they catch the damn ball.
Just do your jobs.
They gotta do the job and catch the damn ball.
Just don't be Rager. That's all I ask.
None
Or,
of these
White,
guys will
or
be ready.
Whiteside.
So where were we? I forget.
Over and under, AK.
Yeah, I know, but where were
We
we?
just finished Watkins.
What's up, Ralph? By the
we
way,
did.
No, wait, we're starting on Watkins.
Still on Smith.
welcome,
Yeah.
Ralph. How you doing, buddy?
Very good, very good. I just wanted to say congratulations on your new milestone, 400 subscribers. Well, it's not easy at all, but well, I appreciate it.
More than
Well,
I
to
did
have.
then, bro.
Oh snap! There it goes, Papa Sora. But I just wanted to tell to everybody else that well, congratulations to everybody else.
Did I miss something?
No,
No.
What, Mitch?
no, it's not. Oh,
He just turned his camera off.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Ralph.
yeah, I would say that's not easy to make it because you're a great guide and also you provide many informations about the Eagles and everything. And I just love watching your shows, and you became one of the coolest sports content creator that I saw since the day one that I was joining on this show right here. It makes everything special, and you are make us proud because you provide everything, and you just like a whole new generation of the sports content creators, and that's what I love, AK Eagles. And to be honest, I just wanted to realize that I just made a interview web show called Face to Face, and of course the first episode was with CJ Ruthless. Then yesterday I made an interview with Mitch Koski, and of course tonight, which I made a live with East Coast Grand Aaron, and the next episode is gonna be incredible. I'm trying to do like interview talking about hot topics and about and of course stories that made us like a human being. And I just made that. Well, one episode is gonna be on Monday with Boys for Life, which is very incredible, and we're just gonna talk about good stuffs, just like football stuff. It's not gonna about his show trolley. It's not gonna talking everything, just football stuffs like that.
No, I look forward to watching that, man. That sounds pretty cool.
Yes.
But yeah, you got some good things going on over there, man. So keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
No problem, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we were on Smith, and who was the last to go?
Bro, the orders changed some. I know I didn't go for a fact.
I think it
I
was
saw
me.
last
I was the last one.
Go then, Papa.
I'm gonna go with
said
under.
There's Papa than me yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with under. I don't think there's gonna be multiple 1,000-yard receivers. I do think AJ Brown will get it, simply just because, again, back up on the AJ Brown, do the quick slant. He's physical. He'll be able to do quick 5-yard slants, open field. He's fast. He's
Okay.
physical. He'll be able to bully his way through. Devontae Smith is more, to me, kind of the Robert Woods type, very crisp route running, can get you easy first down. Yes, he can. He can maneuver very easily, so he'll probably get more open, or not probably. Sorry, hold on. Let me rephrase this. He moves around a lot easily. I think probably our smoothest route runner on the team right now. So I can see a lot of like comeback routes, zig routes, all that. Just kind of simple, kind of the safety net of sorts. Get the first down. Maybe you get deep. He can be physical, especially when he has that arm brace on. I still am going to think under, maybe 800 to 900. Go BLSG.
Yeah, me personally, for Devontae Smith, I'm going to say under as well, because not only is that Devontae Smith, people are going to start to like cover him more like one-on-one. They're going to start to get more competitive with him, which is obviously going to also take away the fact that people are going to start also have to cover AJ Brown. So it's like, which one do you cover between Devontae Smith and AJ Brown? Devontae Smith knows what it's like to be in Philly. AJ Brown does not. So people are going to start to cover Devontae Smith a lot more this upcoming season. And I also think it's under, because I think Devontae Smith is not going to be the number one wide receiver. He's going to be the second wide receiver. And besides, he has to get by AJ Brown. I don't think there's going to be multiple 1,000-yard wide receivers. I think AJ Brown's just going to be the only 1,000-yard wide receiver on this team. But Devontae Smith, I'll give him around like a 980 in terms of receiving yards this season for a receiving yards total.
Slay.
I think it's Slay's muted.
Slay going once.
Slay also already won. That's how we got on the whole Quez Watkins, Zach Pascal.
Going twice.
I thought somebody said
Slay. Tell Uncle Darius you'll be back.
Oh my god.
so.
Slay going once.
So for me, I didn't have Brown, the 1,000-yard receiver. I actually have Smith being the 1,000-yard receiver. I think he's going to take a huge step in year two. I think he's going to have that toe drag. I can't even talk. Toe drag swag going crazy this year. This kid's only going to get better at catching the football. He's only going to get better at making great plays. So, one of the strongest things about Jalen is if you play on his right side, he likes to look that way a lot more than his left. And that's where Smith is going to be now, being his number 2. So I expect him to get a lot more targets his way, even though Brown is there. But, yeah, I think Smith is going to have a breakout year this year.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Rolf? We haven't got your thing. Between AJ and Smith, who do you have being the 1,000-yard receiver, bud?
Ooh, that's gonna be difficult. I will go to Devonta Smith because he's tremendous. And I was looking at the stats in the last season, and he really improved about the season. So I will go to Devonta Smith. I'm gonna keep it short and precisely. So I'm gonna do with Devonta Smith because he had a good talent and he can really go without his yards passing right here. So yeah, that's what that's. Yep.
And then we'll go with the last one. Actually, now I don't even want to do the slot now because now y'all got me questioning who's going to be there.
Between Pascal and Watkins.
Yeah, so
Quez.
It's gonna be Quez though.
It's gotta be.
I think that too, but now you got.
If it's Pascal, I'm not gonna really like it as much as I would Quez, honestly.
Okay, but
Yeah,
if he
it's gotta
beats
be
out,
Quez.
it doesn't have to, because if Pascal has the better camp, why are we gonna put? I get it. Quez is the fan favorite, but also I think Quez would be a hell of a wide receiver 4. And I was saying this earlier a little bit last year. Yes, I would love for Quez to be slot. That's who I currently have winning slot. But again, and ECG beat me. He beat me to it. But again, Pascal also is a slot guy. So either way, you got 2 great slot guys. And I also see, and I said this, it was about around the time that the Dallas Raider game was going, because we saw Deshaun Watson. He was the wide receiver 4. He came in for those deep burn routes, was able to get it to connect. That's what I can also see Quez being. He'll either be slot or he'll be a reliable wide receiver number 4 who you can put in on the outside if an injury happens. You can put him anywhere if you need to for specific packages. But I think one thing hold on, let me rethink before I fuck up and end up on a Boys for Life video because I fucked up.
Oh shoot!
And that's no shade towards him.
I've been
find
on
his
2
videos
of his videos now.
I've been on one, so welcome to the
No,
club.
you've been on a stream.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be on a 3rd.
Quez can play anywhere, 100%. He can be your wide receiver 4. Brown and Pascal are very physical receivers. The 2 wide receivers that we got were physical receivers. We have seen in the past in Alabama and in Oklahoma, especially in Oklahoma with CeeDee Lamb, who was his favorite target because CeeDee Lamb was a physical receiver. Hurts needs his physical receivers. We got him 2 physical receivers. That right there, I think, would also help Pascal's chance of starting in slot. Again, that's going to be an interesting battle to see in camp of who's going to be slot between Quez or Pascal.
We'll see, and that's something I need to see
gonna go
from
ahead
this
and look up
offense
and
too,
see.
man. Is I need to see between Nick Sirianni and this offensive coaching staff if they're going to be one of those guys who just line you up as 1, 2, and 3 and run it, or are they going to be moving these guys in and out? You know, are they going to put AJ Brown in the slot, or are they going to put Devontae at 1 and Quez at 2, and then put Quez in the slot and AJ out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
They did that last year. Of course they're gonna do that.
So, okay.
well,
Real quick, hold up. Watkins played, and I don't mean to cut you off, but Watkins played 570 last year, played 571 in the slot, 235 out wide.
yes.
So again, and I'm glad you still have X comments up there. He is versatile. So I think one of the most interesting camp battles is going to be that slot between Pascal and Watkins. Either way, I don't think you can lose because both of them are great number 4 receivers. Both of them would be great slot receivers. That is not a lose-lose there. That is a win-win.
Sounds fair.
Yep.
I don't like that F word.
All right, so well then I guess we're gonna go with Quez. That took a long time to get to that answer, but
I've been watching too much ECG. I'm getting logical now.
so we'll go over under 1,000 yards for Quez. BLSG.
I'm gonna say under for Quez as well because again he's not gonna be the number 1 guy that is gonna be the number 1 receiver on this receiving core because you got to get past again AJ Brown, Devontae Smith who could have a breakout year in year 2, and Pascal is gonna give you a little bit like Papa Sor said before to be a potential slot receiver, but we're more favoring Quez Watkins right now. And I think Quez Watkins can honestly show us something this year. He has that speed, and I think he has potential, but I think he can be that 3rd wide receiver and that receiver that will be placed in the slot with. I'm going to say that Zach Pascal could be the backup slot receiver to Quez Watkins, and I'll give Quez Watkins around, I'll say, an 825 receiving yard season.
Hell, I'll take it. That's a major improvement from last year.
Shit. If he does that, shit, I want that, bro. What the hell?
Right.
Hey, if he
listen,
gives us 800, then I'll take
and
that every day of the week.
This man gets me 6. I'll be happy.
Shoot, I'm not complaining.
That's where I was going. I was going with the same of last year of 600, especially putting in
What Rager had 290
Yeah,
something
something.
8.
235 or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Yeah,
If
so
he
you just
didn't break over on 300.
how about you, Papa?
Watkins, yeah. You said Watkins, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go with kind of close to last year of about around 600, especially sprinkling in the sprinkling in Pascal, because we still don't know if who will be starting. So yeah, I would say about the same as last year, probably 650.
All right, Mitch.
I'm gonna say yes. I just want to be the odd man out because Quez Watkins. If Jalen Hurts found him last year, how many times was he open? I'm just saying, if he can find him open, he's not gonna be double teamed like on AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. So if he's open, Jalen Hurts can find him. Anything can happen. So I'm going yes.
Cool Cat, I know you're there. I saw your eyes in the light.
It's the green light. It's the green lights of victory.
As the green lights were going around, I could see your eyeballs glowing. So I know you were there.
Salute to y'all acknowledging the green light victory. Well, it ain't no victory today because, well,
So
exactly. Easy, guys. There ain't no victory yet until I see what happens this season. But until then, I'll say.
Oh, you're not gonna do 15-2.
I said 12-5. I'm not like all these other people.
I know you. I know you said 12-5.
I said 12-5. I'm being realistic right now. I ain't going that overboard. Come on now. I mean, when did you see? You got me off track, Mitch. Yes, we're going under. I say 620, and that's all I gotta say because Mitch got me all
flabbergasted.
Nice going, Mitch.
Why are you making my guest flabbergasted, Mitch?
Hit him. Can we chill?
My boy got him blushing.
Slay, I heard that.
Like, all right,
Don't make me get serious.
All right, Slay. Hit me with this Slay take.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna say
over 2,000 receiving yards. He's gonna be the next Cooper Cup.
No,
bro, that's a
nope,
slight.
over 100,000.
No, 1,000,000 yards.
Okay, BLT, you ruined it.
Bro, my man said 1,000,000 yards.
Hey, Papa Store started. Just saying.
Anyways, though, I'm gonna say 630. I'm gonna say 630.
This man really just took my numbers and just said, "I'm taking his numbers."
My bad. Credit
should
to
have put a
Papa
copyright claim.
It don't look like.
How about you, Raphael?
I got copyrighted on my show today.
669.
I got copyrighted on my MK Loud.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be 70, but yes, 70.
17 yards?
17?
700?
700, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, bro.
I'm gonna say 17.
No, no, that hey,
I'll take it. I ain't complaining about
I will take it. No
If
complaints.
it's 17, that's more than Whiteside and Rager will have combined.
So now this is the one I'm really interested to hear. All right, Miles Sanders over or under 1,000, or actually, you know what? I'll even make it better than that. Over or under 800
Receiving or rushing?
rushing.
Oh.
Wait, is
over
Miles Sanders Howard's on the team, y'all?
Over or under 800?
Howard's not on the team, no. Howard's out.
Yeah. BLSG, go first. Over or under 800?
I will say that I think Miles Sanders will barely crack that 800 rushing yard mark. I think he has a bit of a bounce back year. I think
get cracked though.
Hey, can we chill, bro? Can we chill?
No.
I think Miles Sanders has sort of a. Chill, man. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Pause.
Let me finish, bro.
Pause. That's a pause.
I woke up. I saw silence.
Now you got me all cracked though. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone.
Yeah. Reel it
I can't stop.
back in. Reel it back in.
What did I miss? What was
Yo, my man's AK is a whole.
Mute everyone's mic, bro. Nah, I'm playing. But anyway, I think that Miles Sanders barely gets over the mark of 800 yards. So I'm gonna say over on the yards for Miles Sanders. I think that the Eagles are going to utilize their run game, especially Miles Sanders. As long as, fingers crossed, Miles Sanders is healthy, he will be able to achieve that. But an obstacle is going to be that, and this is going to be a bit of a bold take, but the Eagles are going to use Kenny Gainwell a lot more. I mean, Kenny Gainwell gave you 8 touchdowns in his rookie year as a 5th-round pick. I mean, how many 5th-round picks can you name right now as running backs that were able to give you 8 touchdowns in their rookie year? I could wait for as long as it takes, and nobody could give me an answer at the
Probably
first.
Tariq Cohen, James Robinson.
I mean, yeah that's true. But,
James Robinson.
I mean, that's true. But how many? But have there been double-digit amounts? No.
Yeah.
So I think Kenny Gainwell, I think he gets more time, but I think Miles Sanders is able to crack that 800-yard mark in terms of rushing yards. So I'm going to go over.
Papa.
You said over or under 800, right?
Over under 800, yeah.
Under.
What?
I think he'll probably get to like the 700 mark. I'm gonna say right now, and I'm not saying Gainwell is gonna be your number one back, but I think Gainwell is gonna have more yards. I think you're gonna see a lot of Gainwell this year.
Well,
I agree.
Again,
Not as your
your
number
take,
one.
Miles is not going to be an Eagle next year then.
Unless I don't know. Maybe they'll bring him back on a cheap 1-year deal because find you somebody that loves you the way Howie loves 1-year deals. But I mean, I don't know. He might get the Derek Barnett. What the hell? The Derek Barnett treatment of hey, here's this, and we can trade you at any given point in time. So don't fuck up. But yeah, no, I don't know.
I respect it.
I think he'll probably get like 700, maybe 650. But yeah, I think with the rotation we have, I don't see how you're gonna have 1,000-yard back.
All right, Mitch, what do you got?
That was a deep sigh.
Under. It's under. Because we're running back by committee. Kenneth Gainwell, I think he's going to skyrocket. Like, Kenneth Gainwell's season is going to go so throw up. And with Miles Sanders, he's got to stay healthy. Knock on wood. If he doesn't run side to side, trying to do a little too much, maybe he can reach over that 800 mark. And if I know he had like his average is like 5.5 yards per carry. I know it's that, which is like that's really good. But with the running back by committee and Jalen Hurts running the ball, I don't think he will reach 800. So I'm going 769. Fuck it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Connor, bring some life into this room, please.
I did not say 769.
Hey, that's mine.
Come on.
Make Michigan mad.
Because I love Booby. I love Miles.
Booby.
I love Booby too.
Pause. That's what they nickname him. That's what they nickname him.
That was pause.
Let me say it right. I love Miles Sanders. I got his jersey in my closet.
Can we get an amen, brother?
But it's
Remember
like,
that.
What are you, Eminem, cleaning out your closet? I was listening to Eminem.
What, damn
Yeah,
it.
they killed it.
So y'all just gonna let me talk
Oh,
about
I
Eminem.
appreciate you.
Come on, y'all. Anyway, I'm trying to say, okay, the point is, because now y'all got me frustrated.
Here,
Look,
here, I'm muted.
don't be muted, Mitch. Come on, get back out here. Get back out here. Take it up like a man.
Just tell it. Just tell it.
All right. Jeez. The point is, I like Booby, but he gets hurt a lot. So I'll say under. He gets 700. Kenny Gainwell rises up to be the number one running back. Slide your turn, cause y'all, come on now.
Oh, come on.
I
Comes
think
right to that statement. Bro.
I'll keep them under control for you, my guy.
I'll say under 2. I'm gonna say 730, and I mean Connor stole what I was gonna say. I think Kenny Gainwell is gonna be the lead back by next year.
Yeah, sure. Connor was the first one to say that.
Oh, I
I said it too.
Yo, I need to start giving my man Papa Sora some credit. He needs love too. Papa Sora, I'm sorry for taking the words right out of your mouth. Papa Sora gets all the credit here for saying what the words out of my mouth.
If only we had Pierce.
Make Papa Sora be a little happier.
So Raphael, what do you got? Over or under 800 yards for Miles?
About Miles Sanders, I will give 710. 710.
God, y'all suck.
What are you, Napoleon?
But let me explain.
What do you have, AK?
No, definitely. Explain, Raphael. I'll get the
Over
Are
2
you
seasons.
Napoleon Dynamite? You said you guys suck.
Over 2 seasons,
I
which is
won't fight it,
2019 and 2020, he improved to rushing yards. But that was 2021 that, he didn't seem the same because it was up close. So I would give 710. So
All right, AK, go ahead. Explain yourself.
Explain yourself.
Well, in all honesty, I don't have to explain shit. He's got to do the explaining. I'm just doing the back.
I know, man.
He needs to explain the shit on the field. But no lie, man, I actually have Miles Sanders breaking 1,000 yards this season. That's my expectations for him.
Hey, the two of us are here with the over. Yay.
I'm telling you, man, I'm not playing. Like, I really, 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 really like Miles Sanders. I really, really, really like Saquon. I believe they both are going to have bounce back years this year. Both of them.
And
But-
Saquon must be healthy. And same with Miles.
But that is the point, health. And for some odd reason, supposedly, that Miles Sanders has taken this year very serious, which I don't know why you weren't doing that to begin with. But hey, whatever floats your boat and whatever makes it work is what it is. But, I don't know, man. I just have a really, really funny feeling about Miles this year.
Penicillin will clear that right up.
So,
yeah.
I think he saves himself for some reason. He's always been a PA boy, in all honesty. Always. And I think he wants to stay here, so.
For sure.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if it happens, though. I said it first.
Can we do defensive stats too?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, and Dallas Goedert.
All right, y'all. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
All right, Connor. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Connor.
I'm like the
Thanks,
number
again.
one Dallas Goedert
fanboy
out there by far. And no one could attest me to that. I always love Dallas Goedert. I always will. And I think he'll be probably the lead offensive player besides probably AJ Brown.
All right. Well, we're getting there. In fact, I was just getting there. I was going to say over or under 900 yards for Dallas Goedert.
Easily over.
Easily. So what are you putting?
For me, I have him at like 1,200 to 1,300, to be honest.
Dang!
Slate,
For Dallas?
Slate, did you look at my notes? Serious fucking question here.
Yes,
God,
Because I'm getting pissed the hell off right now.
Oh, what?
hey, maybe we have the same brain. I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
getting pissed
my
the hell
God.
off.
What's good, Randall? Appreciate you.
Telekinesis,
Goddard 1200?
telekinesis
Dang.
works a weird way, bro. Yes, he.
Hey, I will not complain about
I
that.
wouldn't be mad, but like, dang.
I will be mad.
Listen, if he comes out here and gets 1,300 yards, no complaints given here.
I'm
None.
telling
No
you, man.
complaints, but like,
The
I'm still
reason
like,
I
dang.
say that is because the middle of the field, and AK, you can attest to this, because
Yeah.
remember in that Tampa Bay game, right? Whenever, like in this entire season in general, whenever Hurts didn't have anything down the field, who was his go-to guy in the middle? Dallas Goddard. And now what do you add to the offense? You add AJ Brown and you add Zach Pascal. And you already have Devontae Smith, and those guys can beat you down the field. And then you mix in a little Quez Watkins, who's gonna beat you down the field too. And it's gonna be like an aerial attack, but you have a guy in the middle that can, be lightning in a bottle and still dominate in the middle. So that's where Hurts' sweet spot is. That's your security blanket, and that's why I have him at like 12, 1300.
Man, but listen, though, if he's going out here and he's getting 1,300 yards,
No complaints.
40 million a year is a steal.
For sure.
I'm not even going to play, man. Like, that's not bad. Props to Howie. If he comes out and produces like that, my lips are sealed. You won't hear a peep out of me.
And we will shut up about Dallas Goddard.
But for that to happen, bro, he's got to stop dropping the easy ones.
Oh, yeah. Remember that game last year in Washington, bro?
I don't want to remember.
We're not talking about that, bro.
That pass.
The Healy interception.
Oh my
The
God.
heel interception? Oh my gosh, I was so mad about that.
Bro, that was such a routine ball, man. Like that is
was New
something.
Like, what are the chances that
That,
a ball is going to hit off your heel, not touch the ground, deflect up in the air, and get intercepted? What are the chances?
Yeah,
That's
that
just
was
shitty.
New. That was New
That was
York.
New
The
York.
Washington game was he ripped it out of, or it was between him and a defender, and he straight up ripped it out of his hands. That was
Oh, yeah.
Washington. It was the second Giants game. Because
Yeah.
both Washington games, Dallas absolutely went off to the
Yeah.
point to where he took himself and a defender into like what was it, like the stretcher on the sideline or something, because he
Yep.
was fighting for every single yardage. Yeah, the
Ah.
heel one
But-
was
but- But that's the thing, though, dude. No one up here will ever question that this man can't catch the hard shit. We all know Dallas Goddard can catch the hard shit. He's proven that. In fact, that's what's really frustrating about Dallas Goddard. He's the only one who is ass backwards. Whenever it comes to a hard catch, if it's thrown up there, like for instance, what you were talking about the Washington game, when
Right.
Jalen threw that ball up and he went to go get it. Hell, I knew it was caught before they knew it was caught. I was like, oh shit, this is something Dallas is great at. He always comes down with these. But then that Healy one against the Giants, it's like, bro, that is not a $40 million tight end move. Like that is something you don't do. So I've never questioned his talent. I've never questioned his hands. He's got hands. It's just he has really shitty karma, bro. I don't know what it is about him, but it doesn't work out sometimes for him.
The
It
thing
really-
is, with Goddard, I feel like with Goddard, it's like a switcheroo from Ertz to Goddard. Goddard is more of a yards after the catch guy. Where remember Jordy kept calling Zach Ertz no yak Zach because he's just not a yards after the catch guy. He actually wants to catch the ball, and this is what receivers do all the time, and then most receivers do this. Whenever they catch the ball, right, and before they even look to catch the ball and maintain possession, they're always looking to like catch the ball and just sprinting off away and get a touchdown. That's your first mentality, and that's kind of what Goddard is. When he catches the ball, he's trying to be gone, man, and he has that like you cannot tackle him type mentality. So it's like with Ertz, he was more patient and waited for the ball to come to him and just did his dirty work. With Goddard, it's just more like before the ball even comes to him, he's just thinking about getting that touchdown and getting into the red zone type stuff.
Well, no, and I'm glad you said that, man, because I made the point whenever we were making this transition last year between Ertz and Dallas, that I understand everyone wants a yak tight end. I get it. Everyone wants a Kittle. Everyone wants a Waller, a new shiny toy. I get it.
A Kelsey even.
Yeah, but what comes with those guys sometimes is fumbles because you see it, and even Richie said it, and I believe he did kind of clean that up a little last year. He did have some, but it wasn't as much as the year before. But when they're fighting, dude, that ball gets lost sometimes, and it gets real easy for them to rip the ball out while you're fighting for a couple extra yards. When sometimes it's just like, bro, just lay down, just sit down, take the yards, and go up for the next play. And that's where, I've always thought people were kind of rough on Zach Ertz because they're like, well, he's not a yak guy. No, he wasn't a yak guy. He was a possession guy. But when needed and when the game was on the line, Zach became a yak guy. Like, for instance, in the Super Bowl, the very last drive that Zach scored, that he dove for the touchdown and got. He
became a runner.
He turned into a yak guy at that point in time because Zach was one of those players. His body was everything, longevity. He wasn't going to just put his body out on the line for no reason. He was going to do it when it mattered most. And that's the difference between Dallas and Ertz is Dallas will do it every time. Ertz won't. But you're also guaranteed the catch, and not much is the fumble with Ertz, to where with Dallas, you're guaranteed the catch, but you're also guaranteed maybe an amazing play or possibly a fumble or no catch at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also we cannot forget for over 3.5 seasons, tight end position was pretty much solidified between Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert because the Eagles used a lot of two tight ends formations to make sure everything possible. So they bring but together to the offense, which is very enormous. So what happens with Ertz being trained at the middle of the last season became Gordas alone, so he became like an improvement. And the Eagles are using like 11 personnel. There's one tight end, one running back, and 3 wide receivers. That's a lot. So the formation was 64% of the last season, according for the analysis right there. So they used a lot of another formations that use 3 tight ends to bring out the question about the depth behind Dallas Goedert. So with the minicams right here, it's just like there is like interesting position about the tight ends to be like the second and third ends in the depth chart. For a veteran who's been doing for the Eagles for 4 years to convert tight ends, there are like multiple chances right here to prove that it's a job. And forward that season right here, because Dallas Goedert has to improve it, because Zach Ertz was traded, and Dallas Goedert was doing the job pretty much alone. And I will give it like 900 yards for him because he was just like, we can see like improvement right here because over the last season he didn't have like improvement. It's just like ups and downs. So for me, the 2022 season for Dallas Goedert is like could be another improvement. So I will give it like 900 or more.
Yeah, no, and in all honesty, you guys are right. He should be right around the 1,000 mark, whether it be under it just a little bit or over just a little bit. I mean, that is what I expect from him this season. If he comes out here and Dallas Goedert only gets like 600-700 yards, that's going to kind of be a disappointment. You know what I mean? Like I expect this guy to have 900 to 1,000 yards, but who knows? Maybe I'm asking too much. I don't know, but
yeah.
So here's the fun one. Jalen Hurts. Oh, how to do this?
My man's
What are
got
we doing? What are we? What are we directing it on to?
We'll go with yards. Over
3,700.
or under 3,000.
It's easily over. What the hell?
So, real quick, I'd like to take the lead on this one because since certain people, Slay, keep looking at my notes somehow.
Slay.
For Dallas Goedert, I had same as Slay, 1,200 because motherfucker somehow, some way read my notes. So by adding all of it up, we've got AJ Brown, and this is just for me, roughly over 1,000. So I just put down 1,050 since that's just normal to the stats. Smith had about around 900. I put 925. Watkins, Pascal, I can flip or flop with either of these, 700 for both. So we'll say Watkins 600, Pascal 700. Gaudy, I've got 1,200. Adding it up, so we're looking at Hurts having about 4,400.
Jesus.
Give or take. Now listen though, it is reasonable. And because Richie's like, oh well, we had what's its face, blah 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 blah. We scored 26 to 28. So where are all these points and stats magically coming from? First year with everything. You've got a reliable veteran, one of the best young receivers. Notice how I didn't say best receivers, but top 5 young under 25. I'll go ahead and die on that pedestal. I don't give a shit. You've got Devontae Smith, who developing into year 2. Zach Pascal. Again, you've got physical receivers. You've seen. Well, you haven't seen because we haven't seen anything from OTAs. Yes, it is a big jump, but let's look at it with this. So we had over 3,000 last year with 16 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns. We've got rid of. You're no longer having a rookie as your wide receiver number 1. Jalen Reagor better not be touching the fucking field. You're going to have a better connection with Dallas Goedert because now he is your tight end 1. That's the guy you're practicing with in all of camp, all of preseason. Because originally it was Zach Ertz and Minshew practiced with Goddard. That's why you saw such a great connection in the Jets game. Now you're going to have that connection with Hurts. You've got a good 3-4 wide receiver, Pascal, with Pascal and Quez Watkins. So I do think, and he being Hurts trained with Tom House and Tom Brady. It looks like Hurts has a different throwing motion. This is the first time in 5 years that he has the same coach. So he's not having to learn a new playbook this time. He's able to focus on himself. Is it crazy to think so? Yes. Is it out of reach? Not really. Not if you look at everything that has been said. If you go back and look at every stats that every receiver that we mentioned had, if you go back and look at the history, the connections, it's a little out of reach, but at the same time, it's not really. It's plausible. Somebody else go.
Slay? Nope. All right, so Slay, BLSG, go for it, bud.
Wait, which one are we doing here?
Hurts. Over.
I'm going to go over 3,000 yards. He had over 3,000 yards last year. He had like 3144, I think, if I could have that right or wrong. I think
he
it's some.
Yeah, he had like 3,700.
Yeah, he had over 3,000. I already know that. Thank you, Sly. Anyway, I think Jalen Hurts, with the addition of AJ Brown, and you can mix a little bit of Zach Pascal, and Dallas Goedert is going to get better, and Devontae Smith's going to get better, and Quez Watkins is obviously going to get better. Everyone here is going to get a lot better, and everyone's going to help out Jalen Hurts. But again, it's all about execution for Jalen at the end of the day. And I think Jalen Hurts, if he can get the ball to his receivers, he's easily got over a 3,000-yard season like he did last year. And I think he gets close to 4,000 in my opinion. So I'm going on the over for Jalen Hurts in terms of passing yards.
I probably should have went with
So I do want to say,
not
looking
3.
at this Air Force, I'm not saying 4,400. This is off of the receiving that I had. This was me saying the receivings, and then I did the math, saw 4,400. I'm not saying 4,400. But I do think I agree with you. You're 3,800, but I do think that he can and does have the ability and weapons to scratch either 4,000 or damn near 4,000.
This man really said that.
That's not bad.
Wait, he really said Dallas Goddard's gonna have 650, bro? You tripping? I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I'm a little high on Dallas Goddard.
People are just tripping these days,
That
man.
man is absolutely phenomenal, bro. That is a top 6 tight end in this league right now.
Sorry to cut you all off, but the Celtics are literally just pounding on the Warriors right now.
So
Oh, they're not pounding, bro. They're winning by like 6.
They're on an 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes, 45 seconds right now.
But that's not. Dude, I'm not gonna get into that. Go
all right, all
They're
right.
on an 11-0 run. What are you talking about, Slay?
Go ahead, AK.
Okay, so obviously yards we're all in agreement he gets over 3,000. Probably should have made it a little higher than that. That's on me. But okay, we'll transition it over to touchdowns then. Over or under 30 touchdowns
Jesus.
Total or total
rushing
or
too.
passing?
I'm guessing. Yeah.
total.
And over.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're adding.
He was only
rushing to
4
this.
short this year. Or last year, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, he has the weapons. There's no reason he shouldn't be able to throw 30 touchdowns. But yeah, no, all together though, 30. Yeah, over or under.
I'm definitely taking the over.
I will give him Jalen Hurts over 3,000 because he's a young talent and he's still a rookie. And they have because 2021 was in the program and he passing yards over 3,000. So I will give
Oh, a
him.
top wide receiver. Okay. I see what you
Yes.
mean now.
I'll give him 3,000, or maybe if he's still healthy and he's still going like a young talent, I will give 4,000. 4,000.
Honestly, Air Force, Dallas's yards would go up if then, because you have to worry about him in the middle. So, and you have to worry about the receivers next to him. So, like anything that goes down the field on the aerial attack, Dallas Goddard is going to get most of the catches in the middle. So that's why I say yards. He's going to have a big standard in yards.
Yep.
But yeah, honestly, man, I think they're gonna throw the ball a lot more this year than they did last year. So I'll say, honestly, I'll probably say where Sonic is at, or Speedy Eagle is at 29, probably. Yeah.
BLSG.
Yeah, I think in terms of Jalen Hurts, in terms of the touchdowns, I'm going over on the 30. I mean, he nearly had over 30 touchdowns in his first full season as a starter, minus the 2 games where he quote-unquote rested for those 2 games against the Jets in the last game of the season against the Cowboys. And I think with the help of A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Zach Pascal, Quez Watkins, the rest of this wide receiver core, whoever's going to be on this roster for Jalen Hurts to throw to, I think they're going to help him out. But again, what does it come down to at the end of the day? We know it comes down to the receivers, but who has to get to them? That's right. The quarterback has to execute. So it's all going to come down to execution by Jalen Hurts to see if he will reach that 30 touchdown mark or above, which I think he does because he has the weapons. But again, it's all about execution from him.
Yeah, no, I'm going to kind of go with my dude Coma up here a little bit. He said 36 touchdowns. I'm going to go with that. I'd say he has exactly 30 touchdowns passing with 6 touchdowns rushing. And I don't think that's too far-fetched. I know he only had 16 last year, but listen, I expect a lot from this offense. Like I said, granted that might be a little too excessive, but hey, if somebody would have said Carson Wentz would have done what he did his second year, people would have probably thought you were crazy then too. So I don't know, but I'm not comparing him to Wentz, but I also know with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders, and all the weapons we have, there's no reason you shouldn't have at least 30 touchdowns. I know it's asking a lot, but it's doable.
I think the same thing with the close to 4,000. The 4,000 yards. I think he'll either hit it or he will get close to it with the weapons that he has. I
understand why you say that, Papa Sora, because
it's not out of reach though, as everybody thinks
it's not.
it is.
I don't think it's out of reach because the way our offense is built, it's more horizontal type deep stuff anyway. So it's more West Coast, and I get that people say it's more run balance, but
the West Coast spread. It's
right. If you add a guy like A.J. Brown, you're probably gonna pass the ball more because he's a guy that beats you down the field on the 9 ball a lot.
And he does. And listen, a lot of people don't give A.J. Brown the credit as a run blocker. Even listen, this guy had the run block for Derrick Henry. And he had to do it a lot as well. So, he does come from a run-heavy team because the Titans they are pass-heavy, but they are just as much run-heavy.
Derrick Henry ran block for himself. That man blocked for himself, bro.
That is true, but still, the dude had to block. And he is one hell of a run blocker as well. So you're not losing anything out there, because I know that's why we put JJ out there a lot last year. Well, you're not losing anything in the run blocking by putting AJ out there because he can do as good. Listen, there, for instance, if you would put it, let's just throw
backs they added Sanders and Brooks. Kennedy Brooks.
Oh no! For instance, say if you put Josh Allen on this offense right now, how many touchdowns does Josh Allen get with this offense?
Easily 40 or something like that.
Exactly. So there's no reason to sit here and say that there shouldn't be a realistic at least 30 being your top end, man. Come on,
not trying to make this up. I'm not gonna read that.
Objection, hearsay, relevance.
What?
Nothing. The comment that
I'm just gonna say big W for America yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, we all
yeah.
Listen, we all knew Johnny was gonna win that. Let's be real.
Big W.
Dude, I'm happy for Johnny, and Disney, you fucked up. That's all.
You best get 2 million alpacas, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm glad though that he got to clear his name. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan, huge Johnny Depp supporter, and I wish him all the best. And Pirates of the Caribbean will never be the same without you, dog.
No, it will not.
Without Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, now that I know who they got to replace him, I am not looking forward to it.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah. Rather have AJ Brown not run block that much. That's where those season-ending injuries happen when players get rolled up on. No, I understand, man, but he's also got to do what he's got to do as well. It is just part of the game. We're not going to just not run the ball because we don't want our players to get rolled up on.
Again, AJ is a
I'm sorry, bro. That's a soft
You
mentality.
can put AJ on the inside routes and he will take that shit.
Right. I just want a player that'll eat in any way, which how, bro. I don't want a soft mentality type player where it's just more like I'll catch, but I'm not gonna run block, bro. If you're a football player, bro, you might as well just do everything at your position. Like that comes with it, bro.
Wait, the gender war is over?
I doubt that.
When did that happen? I didn't know about
I wish it was
that.
I'm confused.
But do you guys think this will help men open?
It'll help us a little bit, but not too much.
What? I'm confused.
Listen, I am still a firm believer, Blue City, that it is very hard for people to realistically think that women are abusive. Because in all honesty, man, even to me, that's a funny concept. A woman abusing a man, like that's just, I don't know. I find that a little funny, but it does happen. And the only reason I find that funny is because it doesn't happen that often. So when it does happen, it's like, no, that, like for instance, I had a friend of mine one time say, man, my girlfriend's really abusive. She yells at me all the time. and instantly I start laughing. I'm like, bro, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, nut up. like what can you say to that type of stuff, right? And it's just funny, but it's really not. But I'm just happy for him, man, because she tried to slander the shit out of him. She really did, and she got what she deserved. So,
Exactly. And if you look at AJ Brown, I am not that worried about him with run blocking.
yeah, no, I'm not either, man.
I mean, shoot, I really don't want JJ on that field, but that's literally all he's good for. Just run block, and you good. You could have a blocker spot.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're a corner and a run's coming, I'd rather have JJ blocking me than AJ.
Yeah, because he's like he's not even that tall. He's
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
JJ like 6'2", something like that.
No, I know, but you were saying if you're a corner, I was
I
gonna
know that was confusing, right? Yeah. No, I'm saying that, dude, AJ's violent when he run blocks. He's very violent. Like, I watched this one clip.
Man.
Yeah, I watched this one clip where he was standing still. He just reached out, grabbed the dude, and chucked him back like 5 yards. He was like, whoop, whoop, like head over heels. I was like, damn. Like he's just that type of player, man.
Okay, but that's the thing. Doc Rivers is a dumbass. You're also comparing two different sports. Dude is constantly getting hit. Why do you think we went light last year in OTAs and practices? Because yes, I know we had what's his face, Brooks and Brandon Graham go out, which are older dudes. Yes, they had season-ending injuries, but this was the healthiest we had ever been in years. So I see what you're saying, but also, and Sergeant Walker makes an excellent point. If they're up 2 scores late in the fourth quarter, right then and there, second team's coming in, my guy. That's exactly what happened with the Lions game. If we're up, what was it, like 40-6? AJ Brown's not playing.
Well, if he is, I'm going to be asking questions. But no, ECG, appreciate that, man. AJ is projected to be the best run-blocking wide receiver of all time so far. That's amazing, and I didn't know that, so that's awesome to know. Not only is he deadly in the passing game, but he's also the best in the run-blocking game. So, woohoo! Props to us.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
And the Celtics just won, by the way. I
know. I saw. They made a late run in the fourth quarter.
I'm rooting for him, dude, because of
You know what?
Jordy.
Devontae's happy. So.
Yeah, I'm only rooting for him because of Jordy.
Oh, yeah. I love
I just
Jason
want Al
Tatum.
Horford to win. He was a Gators legend.
Yo, you know what's crazy, AK?
What's that?
You know how me and Jordy were talking about, like, my Lakers not getting to the championship?
Oh, dude, I know. I made that point. I was like, man, where's Jordy at when you need him? Because all offseason, man, you were just talking shit to him. Like, oh, your Celtics suck, blah, 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 blah. And now they're in the championship, and it's like, yeah.
I mean,
Jordy
that's the Lakers hating me for the Celtics. I really don't like the Celtics, bro, but I'm glad to see
Play. Neither do I.
Yeah, I hate the Celtics. I hate the
Oh, for run blocking. Okay. I didn't know what list you were talking about.
No, Hines Ward. No, I'm very shocked to see Travis Fulgham on that list, though.
Oh
Hang
yeah,
on.
Fulgham was a good run blocker when we had him.
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
two
I just
of
figured
those guys are Eagles.
I just figured he hasn't played enough in his career to be that high on that list.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Hines Ward, though, yes, that's excellent. He
Man,
was.
I remember there was a possibility he was going to be our wide receiver coach, and I got so excited.
Who?
Hines Ward. There was like talk of
yeah.
him being our wide receivers coach.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
This
wish
was
that happened.
this was 2019 though. This was the last year of Peterson.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I'm not trolling, but Eagle fans are really sleeping on the NFC East rivals, in my opinion. No, we're not sleeping on you, man. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on Dallas or Washington, and I'm not gonna say I'm sleeping on the Giants, but bro, what have you proven in the last decade? Bro, I'm not just gonna crown you and give you wins because you added probably one of the most talented players in the class, Kayvon
Minus
Thibodeau,
the era of
and
Eli
Evan Neal.
Manning when they made the playoffs.
Yeah, and Evan Neal, but I'm not gonna crown you all of a sudden just because you did that and you had a solid offseason.
And don't forget about
Yeah, I was
Kayvon
about to say,
Thibodeau.
isn't he going to like? I thought it was
Yeah.
the fan controlled East.
Yeah, but the Giants have to prove it and win games for me to actually say they're gonna, beat us and dethrone the Cowboys because they can't do that either. And I was high on the Giants last year, but I just personally feel like I can't crown a team after not
We
seeing them
bullied this
win
man for it.
games. Ain't that crazy, bro? I was high on them last year and I'm not now.
Listen, man.
All I'm saying is you better be saying the same thing to Cowboy fans.
I don't.
Nah, the
I don't.
Cowboys are good.
No, I'm talking about blue because it ain't just us.
Well, no, and listen, I am not sleeping on Dallas. All right, listen, I understand they might have made some questionable decisions this offseason, and they might not have done as well of us in general the whole offseason and bringing in acquisitions and in the draft, but I'm not going to sleep on them at all either. I know exactly who they are. I know what they bring. And listen, I believe when it comes down to the NFC East, one game or two games tops is going to be what decides this NFC East. It's going to be a lot closer than what people think. And it's probably going to come down to just us and Dallas, unless one of us have significant injuries and there's no coming back from. But Washington, we all know what Wentz is. All right, he's a broken man. Not gonna lie, They do have talent, but in my opinion, they'd have a better chance rolling with Heineke than going with Wentz. But and then Giants, you guys first year, man, you're kind of in our position that we were in last year. First year, rookie head coach, rookie staff, everybody's learning. I'm not saying you're gonna suck. I got you guys around probably 6, 7, 8 wins, but you're going to improve, but it's not going to be to that standard yet. If you do, hey, props to you, man. That's awesome. But in all reality, though, it's down to the Eagles and Dallas at this point.
Blue City Empire Sports says, what do you mean we have to prove to you guys? Did we beat you guys last season? You did beat us last season, though, but I'm saying prove to me that you can win more than 4 games and then not be a draft, not even a lottery team, just a draft, like, top 10 pick in general. Like, just don't be that, and I'll give you respect.
Oh, hey, no, East. That's awesome that you say that, man. I totally forgot they got Sam Howell. Yeah, no, if even Sam Howell's the answer, start Sam Howell. That's fine. But
Yeah, they have
I
3
don't see how
potential
Wentz is.
starting
I'm telling you from Wentz's perspective, as a leader, as a locker room presence, as somebody who's going to uplift your team at the end of the game and put you over the hump, that's not your guy. You're going to need that guy. And that guy it seems like Washington's offense played for Heineke last year. You know, they seem to respect him and like him as a leader and as a person. And if Sam Howell can get them to do that, then hey, go with them. Because in the end, Wentz is not winning your locker room. He's not.
I did forget that they got Sam Howell as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That slipped my mind. They grabbed him in the 4th round, I believe, right?
They did.
Yeah, they got him in the
Yeah,
fifth
no,
round.
I don't see.
What was
how-
it say?
They got him in the 5th round.
5th? Okay.
Yeah, that's how far he dropped.
That was a great pick, bro. That was such a good value pick too. Like how you get him in the 5th
Well,
round.
I think Taylor Heineke. What's its face? I think they would have been fine keeping Heineke instead of trading for Wentz.
Oh no, I'm 100% behind
I feel
you.
like that team wants to play with Heineke as their quarterback because they know that he's reliable to get the ball to them.
To me, it's all going to come down to the respect level. You know, will the team respect Carson enough to play for him? Will they respect him enough?
And then same goes to Sam Howell.
Are you saying Tyrod Taylor, East Coast Gridiron? Because if you are saying Tyrod Taylor, I agree.
No.
Unless if he's talking about Heineke.
He's talking
Heineke.
Heineke.
Yeah, I
Gotta
agree.
keep up with the Pacers. Like, come on.
No, I think Heineke is just exactly what Washington needs right now. You know, I think bringing Carson into Washington's kind of throwing a wrench into everything. But and then not just that, but you know, it's really got to suck to be Carson. Because you come to Philly, you get drafted, you get paid, you bring in Hurts, you get moved to Indy, then you go to Indy, you get fired, they bring in Nick Foles, can't get out of his shadow, turn around, get traded to Washington, and then they bring another quarterback in the 5th round. Like, dude, this dude, I'm telling you, he's been punched in the face so many times, he doesn't know what to do. Like, the poor dude, everywhere he goes.
By the way,
Poor
Chris Sims
guy.
released his 17 to 20 QB ranking.
What was it?
20 Garoppolo, 19 Wentz, 18 Jones, 17 Mayfield.
Wait.
Whoa, what?
Wait. Where did he have Daniel Jones?
21? Yeah, 21.
Oh, okay. So wait, you said Jones. Oh, Mac Jones. I'm like
Mac
what?
Jones, sorry.
Well, I was like, what?
Yeah, but East Coast, I understand where you're coming from. They say that, but isn't that exactly what Indy said last year as well?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna tell you. Of course, he went over the locker room. They're not gonna. And see, that's why I wish the NFL was honest. I truly wish like coaches would come out here and be like, no, this dude just fucking sucks. He has no motivation whatsoever.
Playoffs.
You know? Like, I wish they could be honest with you and be like, no, Carson's a disgrace in the fucking locker room. He can't manage the locker room to save his fucking life. I don't even know why he's on this team. But they can't do that. It'd be awesome if they could, but they don't. And maybe they can. They just choose not to. But the fact is that even if he was or wasn't, they're not going to tell you if he is or isn't. They're going to tell you he is, whether he is or not, because that's what you need to hear, and they're not going to expose something like that. So, you know, that's the only thing. I mean, Indy said he fit in great last year. Everyone was like, oh, he was great and this and that. And then at the end, he gets fired and traded.
He choked in the end.
Well, not just that he choked, but he gets fired and traded. And then the one thing they say was, well, it wasn't because of his play. And well, you know, kind of only pointed to his leadership qualities. So, you know, that's what's always been questioned with him.
Yeah. Wait, I know Lance is most likely gonna start next year, but Jimmy's still on that team, and it has me questioning if Jimmy's gonna start next year. I don't know, to be honest.
I mean, it's unknown in San Francisco if Jimmy G is going to start or not. If they're going to move on to Trey Lance.
Yeah,
Try
I
to see
think
what
Lance is gonna
try to
be
see
a
what he can
baller.
do.
I love Lance. I think he's gonna be a baller if everything works out. I just need to see.
I think Trey Lance can actually be something in this league. I
give
will,
you the game.
especially for the fact that he is playing under Kyle Shanahan, who is actually one of the better coaches in the game. I think that Trey Lance has a shot to be something in this league.
But like, I'm not.
I
gonna
know
say
learn
that-
behind Jimmy G too.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that yet because I need to see more than just like us.
Yeah, again, we gotta
need-
see Trey Lance on the field.
I need to see a game, not even a
Yeah.
field. I need to see a game, like a
Yeah,
whole.
you gotta see a whole game out of Trey Lance, man.
Bro, like
Let us say East Coast. Can you go into more depth of what you mean by Heineke being the Tannehill type? In what way? I guess I'm asking.
Well, could you not sit there and say that some people get captain because it's kind of mandatory for them to get captain?
I'm about to say QB is kind of mandatory to get captain.
Like I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not discrediting him, but I mean, yes, Carson does get the C on his chest everywhere he goes, but all the time though you hear he's not really a good captain. But I mean, when you kind of have to captainize somebody like that, because if you don't, questions are going to be brought up. You know what I mean? So it is kind of mandatory. Almost every quarterback is a captain. In fact, every quarterback is one, I believe, isn't it? Damn near everyone, unless you're a rookie.
That's for damn sure, and I feel like a captain is always, if not for the most part, given to a quarterback. As one of your like 2 or 3 captains. Aren't there like 3 captains on your team? Or
yeah,
There's 6, isn't there?
Wait.
There's 3
think
for
it
each side of the ball, I think.
I think it depends. Hold on.
Because I know Kels was one. I know
Kelsey, Hurts,
Lane Johnson, I think.
Yeah. So there's 3, and then on the other side, you had back in the
6.
day it was
You can name up to 6.
Yeah.
was it Slay
I
one?
don't think it's.
No,
I don't
I
think it's
think-
3.
Yeah, I don't think. Honestly,
It's not 3
I
on
think
each
might
side.
have
You
been.
can literally have 5 offensive and 1 defensive.
Yeah, Slate might have been.
It could go any way, basically, on who is the captain for your team.
Now, East, and a second part of this question too, and
Okay.
I just want to know your
That makes
opinion.
more sense.
You say Ron Rivera is the best coach for Carson. What would you say if he would have went to, let's say, Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh? Because in all honesty, I believe everything's been beaten around, but Carson belongs in Pittsburgh, man, with Tomlin. Like he's more Big Ben than anyone in the NFL, in my opinion. Like he's your gunslinger, not afraid to take chances. He will throw the ball in there because Big Ben, man, like him or hate him, he threw a lot of interceptions. He took a lot of chances, and that's exactly what Ben is, or
The
Carson.
difference is though, Ben can win.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying there. You ain't lying there. Young Ben.
I was about to go with a really, really bad route there.
No, go for it. What were you gonna say?
About to say differences. Ben can pull bitches.
Damn.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said
Exactly.
Heineke is Brett Favre without arm strength.
That
All I'm
kinda
saying
makes
is,
sense in a way.
This is a hypothetical question because we all can go ahead and assume Matt Ryan is going to start for the Colts. However, say something happens and Nick Foles is there, because why the fuck can I not remember his name all of a sudden?
Sam Ellinger.
No,
Matt Ryan.
no, the coach.
Oh, Frank.
Thank you, Frank Reich. Holy shit.
Sorry, you were talking QBs. I thought you were on QBs.
No, I know, and I just Frank Reich for whatever reason slipped my mind, and I don't know why. I think I was having a stroke. Anyways, if Matt Ryan goes down or something happens to Matt Ryan and Nick Foles is there, because Nick Foles also had Frank Reich obviously during the Super Bowl run. What does it tell you if Nick Foles looked better under Frank Reich than Carson Wentz did under Frank Reich? What exactly does that tell you? Just hypothetical question.
I mean, it proves to you that, like, I wouldn't even say that, like, it's more on the, like, field play, because field play is a
Hope she
whole
gets
lot.
better,
It's
bro.
literally what the game is about. But I think, like, people say Carson and Reich connect more. In my opinion, I think Reich and Foles
You
connect
see that,
more than
Papa?
Carson and
Yeah, I do.
Reich, in my opinion. I think Reich and Foles connect in so much levels that people don't understand, bro. Foles just fits that more like Colts embodiment than Wentz, to be honest, because he's just a guy that is good. He comes from a good culture. He's a guy like a really good guy, God fearing man, and a guy that comes in and he was a really good helper for Justin Fields. He was always in his ear. Same with Mitchell Trubisky. He was always in his ear, bro. Like he was teaching him. And he's a guy that helps everyone on that team. So I'm a huge fan of Foles.
Wait, Mike Tomlin has had one QB in his career, really, in Big Ben, and I wouldn't trust him with a 10-foot pole yet, bro. Oh, oh my God, I really, really want to hit that one. Oh man, dude, the only thing that I can say to that is, okay, I get the one QB thing, but bro, never had a losing season. Literally, never has had a losing season, and he's been a coach for 12 years, maybe longer. I don't know the exact on it, but yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean, even though it is one QB, your team still changes every year. So never having a losing season, that's proving something, at least to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, okay. All right, let's go to the defensive side of the ball real fast here.
What's the question? What even was the original question?
There wasn't one yet.
Ah.
I'm about to ask it. We'll go to some key players on defense real fast. Over or under 10 sacks for Hassan Reddick?
Over.
I'm gonna go on the over on that as well.
Yeah, I'll say 11 on the dot because he had 11 and a half last year, I think. And there's more pass. I mean, I want to see how some of these guys mix in because Davis comes from a 4-3 defense in Georgia, and he's going to a 3-4. It's gonna be weird, but I think I don't even know if it'll be a set defense because you're gonna have to switch in a couple guys because most of these guys are 3-4. A couple of them are 4-3. It's just gonna be so hard to like mix in everything. But I think Hassan Reddick opens up a lot. And Cox and Hargrave are gonna open up a lot for him to get the sack, to be honest. So that's why I'm 11 on the dot. But yeah,
Well, yeah. That's what I said. Most of the guys right there are rookies, and I said besides rookies, I'm pretty sure rookies aren't captains, and they shouldn't be. But the one on that, no, I figured rookie quarterbacks weren't captains. I don't even think Carson was a captain his rookie year. If he was, I'd be really shocked. But Justin Fields, I figured he wasn't. Baker, I kind of figured he wasn't, but that is surprising because he has been in the league. Dak is the real surprising one, though. I figured Dak was. That one does surprise me a little bit.
yeah, Dak is a great leader. I love Dak as a person.
Tua, that I don't know. That doesn't actually surprise
And then Mac Jones obviously doesn't surprise me.
Jones is a rookie, yeah.
And Reddick,
Lamar and Dak are the two that do surprise me on that list. I'm
Yeah.
surprised Lamar is not a captain, and I'm surprised Dak is not. So
Yeah, and Reddick went to the right defense room. Vic, I have to point that out. Pablo, sorry.
Sorry, I was doing a little research and how to look at it. So I will say what the hell is happening. Okay, my computer got a notification. I will say over. I don't think by much, but I will say over 10 sacks for him because we start off. We'll say, hold on, let me now look at preseason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll say our first 8 games before we play the Communists twice. A lot of those guys, just looking at the rankings, the grades that O-line is given right now and rankings. Now, obviously, this is all subject to change. We don't face a lot of top 15 O-lines. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get all 10 sacks immediately right away in like the first 8 weeks. But we play the Vikings, who I believe are ranked 20.
They're solid. They're not great, but they're solid.
They're ranked 24 right now. We face the Jags, who are ranked. Again, this is all what I am reading right now, and this is obviously grading won't exactly be it, but Jags 27. So we're looking at a lot of lower mid-tier teams, not looking at a lot of top talent O-lines.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really do think, and you got to also look at weapons. For example, the Cardinals. I know when we face them, Hopkins will still be suspended, so that's going to leave more time. You got where I'm going with the weapons is you got to look at who all is out there. Kind of look at speed, how longer it's going to take for some of these quarterbacks to be to throw the ball away. So, yes, I do think he is going to be, get over 10. And also we play the Bears, who have one of, if not the worst O-line as of now.
Yeah, and Reddick's, I would also say the Cardinals game, I think I said I have us lost that game, by the way. Because Rondale Moore, I think Rondale Moore is going to streak us down the field and beat us in those like bubble screens and just the deep routes. Because our safeties, I'm not going to say they're great. They're not absolutely terrible. I just don't think they're like anywhere to great. They're like mid-pack to like 19, 20, 21, 22, somewhere around there. And you also have to understand, like, if Kyler, if he stands strong, which I don't think he's going to stand strong the whole game, if you just let him rip it, get it to Marquise Brown or Rondale Moore, just go quick, then maybe they win that game. But we'll see. It's a lot of ifs.
Yeah, no, I
don't know. I
actually
think what's his face? I think Reddick's going to be our only double-digit sack guy.
Yeah, I agree with that, to be honest.
I think you're going to get a lot of guys over 5, but I do think Reddick is going to, well, maybe not a lot, maybe like 2 extras.
Hargrave is
going to be your double sack. Hargrave and Josh Sweat, I think, are going to be your ones over 6. I'll even say over 6.
Yeah, no, that I guess I'm just a way more high expectation guy on Riddick. I actually have myself quoted already saying it, so I can't take it back. But I have it quoted as him getting 16 sacks this year.
Jesus.
Who?
Riddick.
Oh,
wow.
For whatever reason, thought you were talking about.
No, I was just giving my take. No, Riddick. Well, dude, in all honesty, listen, I don't understand why that's a G's. I mean, he had 11 last year, 11 and a half, okay? He wasn't even working with near the talent that he has right now. He didn't have Fletcher Cox, he didn't have BG, he didn't have Davis, he didn't have Hargraves, He had none of those guys.
Brian
Now,
Burns.
you're-
Brian Burns is a dog.
I know, but I'm talking about literally the whole depth here.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know,
I know what you mean.
like you're talking about something completely different now
Yeah.
with a defensive line that he should truly be able to demonstrate everything he has. You know, there's no reason that he should be double teamed. I mean, if he is, it'll be ridiculous because I don't even want to know what's going on in the middle at that point. You know, like in all honesty, man, Riddick should be able to destroy this year, in my opinion. And that's the way JG should have this defense set up is to let him just eat. You know, there's no reason that, like Papa said, man, some of these offensive linemen are going to be easy for him this year. In all honesty, I mean, listen, Chicago's still working with JP.
Chicago.
Like, let's be honest. Jason Peters is still in Chicago. He's 41. I mean,
Yeah, he a free agent actually. I think. You got Larry Borum or
well, I thought last I heard he was there. Somebody said
yeah,
that.
he was there, but I think he's a free agent because he had like a year on there. But I mean, I get what you mean. His last team was the Bears, so go ahead.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying like last week or something. Somebody said he was still there.
Yeah.
So,
Richie, I'm pretty sure Cox is there right now at OTAs. I believe he is there already.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Burns, I think that's a sleeper pick for Defensive Player of the Year, to be honest. I don't know how crazy it must sound for that.
I'm gonna say right now, I think Miami's best defensive player is gonna be Javon Holland.
Ooh, I like that.
I was banging the table for Javon Holland.
Yeah.
I wanted that dude so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man. Holland, I like Holland a lot.
Yeah, I thought Javon Holland in college was a beast. I thought he was a ball hawk. Miami definitely got a good. So that was probably my favorite draft pick by Miami.
Right. Yeah.
I only say that because my dad is a quote unquote Miami fan. He does not give a shit. He's like, I just want college.
At least he got to watch Ray Lewis.
I'll say this. My dad, we were watching the draft, and when the Dolphins drafted Tua, he looked at me and went, "That is the biggest fucking mistake I have ever seen." Dude wanted
Herbert.
What's his face, dude? Yeah, dude wanted Herbert. Dad wanted Herbert. He was like, they picked Tua, and he went, "Well, that's a fucking mistake."
Sorry, guys. I got behind on these comments. I'm trying to catch up. Tua and Hurts, I believe, were going through similar situations with their careers. Not exactly the same, but there are similarities. I think the additions that both of them were given will help them out. Yeah, no, man. Listen, I was kind of skeptical at first with the Tyreek Hill Tua thing, you know, but you're right. They both have gotten help, and you know it's up to them this year. Strictly, in all honesty, it's up to Tua and Hurts this year on where their careers go. They're either gonna tank or they're gonna succeed. So, in all honesty, I hope they both succeed, but I just worry about mine more. Is Cox all in right now? Oh, that's what you were answering
Yeah,
earlier?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 90% sure he is. Cox is currently in OTAs.
I mean, even if he wasn't, dude, I'm not worried. I mean, it's Fletcher Cox, man. I'm sure there's not much he doesn't know.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he rarely ever shows up to OTAs.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
I know a lot of people were there though. Like I know BG was even out there on the field. me look and see if I can find it, if Cox was there or not.
Yeah.
I will say, and I think it was Slay that mentioned it, or that mentioned him earlier. Very excited to see Kennedy Brooks.
Oh yeah, no,
I think he's going to end up being the power back.
No, dude, I think Kennedy Brooks is going to surprise some people. In all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and dude, the Panthers, I feel like their offensive line had one of the best like improvements throughout the offseason. Their offensive line got so much better. Oh my god.
I mean, they got and I can never say his first name, but they got Cross with the first overall pick.
No,
or not
Akeem.
first overall.
Akeem.
Their first round pick.
They got Akeem, not Cross. Cross went to Seattle.
That's right. For whatever reason, I thought the Queen was the first name, and Cross was. Yeah, you're right. They got a Queen.
A Queen.
However the hell you say his name, I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's why I went with Cross, because I knew Cross was. I know how to say Cross. It's just the wrong guy.
Crossover.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. I wasn't dogging their defense. I was not dogging them. I understand that their defense was very good. I'm just saying the amount of talent that we have on our defensive line. It's just very, very hard. You know, I'm not disregarding anything that the Carolina Panthers have. It's just when you look at our defensive line, though, man, it's just stacked across with talent.
Oh, that's interesting.
From left to right, right to left, you know, and that just will make everyone's job easier, including Riddick's. That's why I said I just think he can be a little better.
So, didn't realize this. I know we talked about Grant Calcaterra being Hurts's tight end back in Oklahoma. Kennedy Brooks was his running back in Oklahoma as well.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't already know that they're building this team for Hurts, they're building this team for Hurts.
Yeah, I don't really like Rule, to be honest. I agree, Scopes.
And then he led the NCAA in yards per carry. So yeah, I definitely think we are going to see Kennedy Brooks make this active roster and be our power back. And I think Brooks is going to make a lot of noises.
Yeah, I like Brooks's vision. Like, and when he hits that A gap, like he's got good vision. I think I wouldn't even say right now because this is rookie season, but I think like coming out of college, he's had better vision on most runs than.
Well, the dude does wear glasses, so I mean,
yeah.
I'm just messing. But he is a 3-time 1,000-yard receiver because I'm pretty sure he only played 3 years and every time got 1,000 yards.
No, and in Vic's comment here, I actually like that because that is something really, really valuable with Milton Williams is he can line up at defensive end. He can play defensive end. So, yes, Milton Williams, man, I think he's going to have a major role in this defense, even moving forward for years to come, man. He's going to be a valuable piece to this defense. So,
Yeah, for sure, bro. Mel Williams, I think he's got that, like, I wouldn't say stretch, but like he's got that ability, like he's that scrappy defensive end, like that nose tackle-ish, like defensive end type. He's a sneaky one, man.
Yeah.
He's one of those type guys.
I definitely think I was even saying this when we drafted him because not a lot of people are a fan of the pick. That is definitely your rotational guy throughout the entirety of the defensive line because he can play both interior and exterior.
yeah.
So
He's like our sixth
I
man.
think you've got a very good defensive line. It's definitely a different defensive line than it was last year.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm actually very, very intrigued. I can't wait to see Milton Williams in his second year here.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be something special. Now, I don't know what kind of impact he's going to have. I wanna say it's going to be big, but it's really going to be interesting to see where they take this defensive line. You know, I'm not sure exactly how many more years Hargraves has. I know he's coming up on his contract year, but I mean, he is 28, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Hargrave.
Yes.
So, you know, he's got some time left, but, you know, you got Milton Williams, who, if he does turn out to be really good, and you have Jordan Davis, and if he turns out to be everything that we want, and, you know, things are going to get really interesting, man. It is, because frankly, how he has built the trenches very well. I'm not going to lie.
And that's exactly the way that he said that he was going to do things, build out the trenches, and then work from the way out, which is what we saw also with the Bradbury signing. He got all the talent in the draft and free agency, or the first round of free agencies for the defensive line. Then he got the linebackers. Then he got the secondary with the Bradbury signing.
Well, and Richie asked, you know, when BG went down for the season, who stepped up as leader last year? Singleton, Harris, Slay. Eagles defense was leaderless and play Mr. Softy. You know, that is a valid question. You know, I mean, Rodney McLeod, he's gone. He went to Indianapolis. You know, and
McLeod was also injured.
Yeah, and he was also a very big leader on this defense, you know. Yeah, we do still have BG. He is a leader, but he's not going to be here forever. So who does step up in that role? Well, I mean, it should be Slay, you know. He's a vet. It should be – it all depends on if Harris is here. You know, it should be him.
Third year of the team now. I think it's safe to say you can be what's its face? I think it's safe to say, yeah, you're the captain now. Or you're one of the vocal leaders on that defense.
Yeah, but I mean, right now, it's BG.
Yeah,
sure.
100%. It is BG.
You know, but I think your next guy and your next leader, and the way it should be, and hopefully it will be, is Dean. Eventually, Dean is just going to take over,
but not right away, because I know
No.
I can already hear East Coast, aka Dante, typing on his keyboard, being like, "But you don't draft leaders."
No, I don't mean this, and I don't mean this year. I mean, he will fill that role eventually. It's just going to all depend on him and how fast he learns the system and how quick he takes everything in, and you know, and how fast the game slows down to him. That all matters. So, but listen, guys, we've been live now for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. We'll just say it. We still have 6 in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. This was a celebration stream for 400. You know, we finally got.
Remember a year ago, you just started this? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, it's been a grind, man, but it's worth it, and I love doing it. You know, it's fun just to sit up here and talk football with you guys and just kind of hang back and love doing what I do. So, you know, it is hard mentally and it drains you, but it's worth everything. So, but yeah, no, listen, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you coming out tonight and joining me. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Slay. Thank you, BLSG, Mitch. Who else am I missing here?
Raphael, I think.
Yeah, Raphael, Cool Cat Connor,
Yeah, that's it.
Philly. Yeah, all you guys who came on, thank you so much. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Thank you for communicating, keeping it lively, and appreciate each and every one of you. We are still on our road to 1K. Got the watch hours, just don't have the subscribers yet. So as soon as we get the 1K, we should be able to get this channel monetized and bring you guys even better content. So appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, I am AK Eagles, and we got some big things coming up here soon. So stay tuned for that. We got a couple big major announcements coming. So definitely keep an ear out for everything. I would probably drop it on Twitter. Until next time, I am AK Eagles. This is the AK Eagles podcast. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.